All right, I'm ready.
Okay, we started.
I'm back, boys and girls.
I'm the Cucumber Fairy, at your service to assist those in need. Choo!
But this is still a fight. And I won't let you get away with stolen goods.
Wait. What now?
I just want to eat one, not see one. I can't go to work looking like this.
Grandma!
Oh, that's Tori. She's our animation director. Where do you think you're going? Let's not forget you signed the contracts.
What do you think of doing to my car? What are the odds that we get copyright struck for our own content?
That would be kind of funny. And also suck.
Hey, everybody. My name's Raziel.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Marcus.
And we're
And
Studio
YGKrow.
YGKrow.
Yeah.
YGKrow. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, no.
YGKrow.
All right, by the end of our streaming career, I want us to be on this shit like a, like a four-man group of singers, like a barbershop quartet. Like, I am Roz, I'm Ben, and Marcus.
We'll be there one day.
We need a fourth member. Who's going to be the fourth member of our barbershop quartet?
That's a great question.
Yeah, no, who's going to be the missing member of our boy band?
That's a good question.
Pole?
Paul? What?
Pol Pot?
No, I mean, we vote. Like the viewers could,
Oh,
be
okay.
who could be the next?
Oh, man, we were talking about gay frogs last stream, but now we're bringing Pole into it.
No! I wasn't thinking of that.
Bro,
I was thinking of Annan!
All right.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man. You want to take the ball, man? You got to take the ball, man?
You never know. There might be gay frogs in Annan's universe.
The gambler is a gay frog in Annan's universe.
Oh, there we go.
Except he's not canon. Except he is canon. Except he's not canon. I haven't figured it out yet. We'll have to fit him in somewhere.
Make up your mind.
I know, right? So, also, Ben, next time you start a stream, give a second more than heads up. You not just like, all right, we're starting. We're gonna be starting in a wait.
Look, okay.
Wait.
All right, listen. Look
Here, listen. What?
All right, look. Wings of Redemption gag aside, if I didn't have technical issues with starting the stream, I probably would have given you a better heads up, but I didn't expect it to randomly start. I was fighting technical issues. I use an alternative, third party for the restream, is what it's called, for us to be on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time, and it was giving me technical issues, so the stream got a weird start. Also, hi, Love One Piece Forever.
Love One Piece Forever is in here. What?
He's back.
Hey, man, congratulations. Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad to see you're actually in this one. We missed you. We missed you last stream. Okay. Well, I've got some very loud people in my background, by the way, so I'm going to I'm going to shout at them to park down in there, Be right back. Be right back.
Well, to those of you that are now joining us for the stream, we will be continuing a drawing that Raz had started for Annan. It's a interesting perspective shot, so you'll get to see us flesh that out more, or specifically Rez, I should say. From there, we will be jumping back into doing some Marvel Rivals. So we'll switch into a gaming segment for the stream once we finish this beautiful drawing.
Sorry about that. I had some noisy people. Tell them to pipe down in there. The funny thing is that they definitely did not hear that one, but
I did. I felt that in my ears.
Oh, my bad. Sorry to the audience. That was a little intimate. That I'm definitely like not 3 inches away from the microphone doing very loud talking.
He's gonna eat.
I'm like trying to find the best pen for this, and I think the one I'm most comfortable with is just going to be the textured pen.
Have you played Undertale? Looks fun. I played Undertale when it first came out back in, what was that, 2014, 2015?
I did not play Undertale because all the people that I couldn't stand were playing it and wouldn't shut up about it when it first came out. And therefore, I never wanted to touch that game. And I still don't want to touch that game. That game has permanent ick for me.
All right, well, fan ick aside, I did play it, and I actually did have fun.
Yeah, no, like I will never. I'm sorry, Undertale fans, but I will never play that game.
Dang.
Apparently, one of my teachers like taught one of the people who programmed the game or did art for it or something. And apparently, the students would not stop fawning over the fact you taught this person who did this game. Oh my god! Can I get your audit? I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, were they actually asking the teacher for the audit?
Yeah, they're asking Rob about it.
Was this UArts or before?
UArts.
Wait, what was the teacher's name?
Rob.
Oh. Okay.
I will not drop his last name. I don't know about his I don't like.
Here's his
privately.
social security number.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we got Rob's entire his entire social security number, everything. Maybe he's watching the stream right now. Who knows? I'm gonna be real with you. He probably forgot I existed after school. After school closed down, he's just like, oh well, I'm teaching at New York now. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing now. Actually,
it's a bummer that school shut down. You know.
I had so many grievances with the University of the Arts, dude. Like, do I get to air them now? Do I get to be unprofessional and air them? I'm not going to air my grievances. My mini grievances. It's like he's dead now. You don't need to dance on his grave. Speaking of which, completely non sequitur, I have tapped on a grave before. So it's like you don't need to tap dance on his grave. I've done that before though.
Oh.
You know, I know you told me that that's like an honor thing for tap dancers, but I will never.
Yeah, I was about to like give the context to it, but I wanted to sit on that for a minute. Okay. Thanks, Ben, for ruining the context, for ruining it.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
For ruining the joke.
Ruining the context is what Ben does.
Yeah, so no, that's like, I'm not joking, by the way. I've actually done that before. I had to like inform my tap crew there. I was like, wait, aren't we tap dancing literally on someone's grave? They were like, huh. The phone decided to be my punchline today. So today I'm just finishing up or seeing how far I can get with the rest more of this drawing for Anon and the Ancients. This is actually a continuation of that drawing that you guys saw me doing in the last stream. I was looking at it, I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the energy from the drawing, so now I'm gonna make my drawing pretty. Yeah, because I'm doing the key art for each of the characters now. Like I'm going into it. I finally finished up animating one of the hardest parts of the project that I'm working on now, which involves a completely different character. So I actually forgot how to draw Annon's face because I've been like hyper focused on this other character's face for so long. And they have like different face shapes. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I can't forget how to draw you. I designed you.
Also, Love One Piece Forever said, I got my first chapter. Someone gave it a 7 out of 10. So he's really proud. I'm assuming you're referring to something you wrote.
Oh yeah, the fan fiction thing.
Oh, right.
The story he was writing. He was writing a story.
Right.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
That's right. But we remember because we're a tight-knit community here at Studio YGKrow.
Speaking of stepping away, I have to step away for a second. Someone just called me, so I'm going to have to leave it to you two for a few minutes.
All right. Well, there's not much I can really talk about because I'm trying to like focus in on drawing this, but let me turn on my laptop so I can actually engage with the comments. This is being live streamed, I'm assuming, to Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Oh, it is.
turn on
It
my
is.
turn on my laptop as a second screen so I can do this.
Yeah, what made you like want to draw from the previous drawing?
So goodness, did I delete the previous drawing? I think I did. I was gonna like just be like, hey, I fixed it. Well, there were a few problems with it. Like first off, there was some perspective or proportional problems with the drawing. But I just looked at it. I was like, this is boring. Like I'm bored looking at it. It's not selling me. And one of the things that you really want to do when you're creating stuff is to like sell people on stuff that you're working on. So, you know, I decided to switch up to, I had originally wanted it to be dynamic, but you know, it's actually painfully difficult to talk and draw at the same time. Like hold a conversation and draw when you have to focus down. So I'm working on that as I do my live streaming career. As I go through my live streaming career, I'm going to learn more about like being able to talk and draw simultaneously.
Yeah. Yep, and engage.
Yeah, for the time being though. Yeah, for the time being.
Multitasking. Yep.
Oh goodness. Well, yeah. So I remember there was there's like the famous animation survival guide, right? And it mentions Milk Call, and oh god, my brain is like completely fried here. But the book mentions that like as an animator, he asked Milk Call like, "Do you listen to any music or anything while you animate?" And Milk Call goes, "I'm not smart enough to do two things at once." And like that's me, and like that's why one of the keys to drawing, like one of the keys in the animator survival guide, which I think I have on my computer by the way. Do I have this? Do I? Oh, I do have a copy of it. That's awesome. And it was Richard Williams. I was like trying to remember the animator who made this book.
Right.
I have
Yeah,
the
that's
PDF.
alright. I kind of like the one you can get like digitally.
Yeah, no, I have that.
Like a Kindle one, and like it like animates and all that jazz.
Oh yeah, no, I remember he also mentioned that like the cover, which has like every one of these guys having a walk cycle.
Yeah.
Like the cover was like the hardest thing he did not expect to wind up doing. If I change windows really quick, I'm just gonna stream the cover of the book I have.
Oh.
Yeah, every one of these guys has like their own distinct walk cycle that's actually animated that appears in like the Kindle versions of this book. I have a copy borrowed from a friend. So at some point I want like the physical copy of this book. Like I need it.
Yeah. It's actually crazy that like that book keeps coming back as like this is a great starter kit like animation book.
Yeah,
and, because I remember in like high school for me, like we had it in our library, but I never like at the time like was like invested on reading it. Maybe it was just like a huge book or something like that, but like I was like, oh yeah, you know, that's cute, that's cool and all. But then like
yeah, I can
like meet you guys. Yeah.
I can do this better. It's just like, no, you can't.
Nope.
That was me, honestly.
Nope.
I hated like watching how to draw tutorials or like stuff like that because I was always like, no, I can do it with my own skill. If you can't do it with your own skill, you're not drawing. I used to hate the idea of tracing. My entire job now is making sure that I'm drawing things on models, so I have model sheets up all the time.
Yeah.
So
apparently something's going on, but like One Piece is saying that like we keep breaking out every 3 seconds. It's like
Oh.
it's hard to hear us.
Oh no.
For some-
Well, that's on Benson, unfortunately, because he's hosting the stream. Sorry, Love One Piece Forever, but you know, one of our guys, Ben, is hosting the stream, and I'm gonna try and as soon as he comes back, we'll tell him. If you heard that, I hope you did.
Yeah, we'll fix it immediately once he comes back.
Might be those hamster on wheel internet.
Yeah.
Hamster on wheel internet too powerful, man. Is it like supposed to snow tonight? I went to like the store, right, and I just saw a bunch of salt on the ground that wasn't there yesterday. Like what? It's so warm though. Why is it like what's happening?
Yeah.
But it's so warm. How did this happen? We've also got some weird news, but I am back on keto.
Really?
I left keto for a little bit, like towards the end of last month, just because it made life easier for food purposes to just not be on it. Especially because
Yep.
the price of things like eggs just went through the roof, and I'm like, I'm not buying eggs. If eggs like form a core part of my diet, I might have to change it up. Yeah, no. So eggs are eggs are pretty bad right now. I did happen to go to ShopRite and I found 2 dozen of eggs for like $8. That wasn't terrible, considering some of these eggs are like a dozen for $5, a dozen for $7. I'm like, who is buying $1 7 dozen eggs? I swear to God, this woman has like a radar for whenever I stream. This woman has a radar for when I'm streaming. It's only when I'm streaming does she ever message me.
You're the chosen one, right?
I know, hang on. Hey, you can't talk tonight doing a studio live stream. Thank you. Yeah, like only. Oh my God, she like it's only when I'm in business calls. She only ever calls me when I'm in business calls. It's like she has a sixth sense. She's like, okay, when's the worst possible time for me to message this person?
Your day off.
Yeah, I know. I love her to death, but like she wants to talk, and I'm not gonna name this person. She just wants to talk, but like she's not one of those people who could start up a conversation. So, yeah, it's always a how are you doing? Not much. Like what's up with you? Not much. And it's just like you immediately shut down any and all conversation.
Yeah, you either can just end it or just carry the conversation the rest of the day.
That's every conversation. It's like, okay, so now I'm carrying this shit on my back. And sorry, love One Piece Forever. We can't restart until Ben comes back.
Yeah, we'll fix this. We'll solve this mystery with the audio just kind of like breaking. Well,
You got a little powerful there, Marcus.
Oh. I'm a little
like
too powerful.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, Ben didn't warn people. He committed the streaming taboo. He didn't tell people that he would be streaming. Therefore, please don't bother him.
Nope.
I do hope his computer doesn't like die and shut off, because again, he's hosting the stream.
Yeah.
So it's like if you don't,
I mean, it
interact
might
with
be
your-
better for us because then we can like figure out the problem. Or like
Yeah,
that's not
no,
so much we can.
So there's some good news for you soon, Love One Piece Forever. Sooner than later, we're gonna eventually. I have the stream keys and all the information for the streaming stuff, so like I'll be able to host my own streams, and I'll be able to host them with Marcus and Ben, or just by myself because I do a lot of the drawings in these things. So there'll be a lot more streams with a lot more fun artwork. I'm not liking the way this finger is looking. It was looking pretty okay in the sketch, but it's not looking okay anymore. So let's make this less. Yeah, let's make this look better.
You must fix the chunk.
Oh yeah, it's a chunky finger because it's in perspective moving forward. I actually adjusted it to new heights. I adjusted it to make it wider before, and now it's like it's looking good. These are very fun fingers. I don't struggle with fingers like a novice artist would anymore. But like sometimes certain poses can just be like, what the hell am I doing with this hand?
Right.
My fingers don't bother me, but sometimes it's just like, what is happening? What is with this hand here? So I do like when like a dynamic hand pose is just done naturally. That's always really fun.
Yeah.
I'm back. I just noticed in the chat.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the stream is like breaking up, and it asks if we can restart it.
Is that happening just on his end, or are you guys noticing that too? If Marcus, can you pull it up on YouTube just for yourself? Because I can't. If I do, everybody's gonna hear it.
Well, I'm listening to it now.
Is it scattered?
Not sure, but it might have been partially because you were just gone. Does your computer die when idle?
No, it shouldn't.
I'm not hearing it cut in and out, fortunately, but
Maybe
me either.
Maybe it's just a problem on One Love One Piece Forever's end then. I'm not sure because no one's breaking up for me through Discord, so.
it's something really fun about like changing your line art, your pencil work to like more solid, more defined line art. The line art of these drawings isn't supposed to be all that concrete, just for the sake of time and like effect.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's like something works really well in sketch form, and then you get it to the line art stage, and you're like, oh, that's not working as well as it did in sketch form.
Dude, I hate when that happens. Every time I do that, this drawing just looks fantastic. Oh, love One Piece Forever. I can see the drawing, but not the voices. You said you heard the voices on your end, right, Raz?
Yeah, I heard them.
Oh. Yeah,
yep.
It might just be a technical error on your end, Love One Piece Forever. I don't even know if you can hear me, but that's all I can say. But
I'm actually not seeing any new chats pop up either.
I'm seeing them. I mean,
there they are.
I'm also I also am like looking directly at the stream, so I'm seeing the chats like as they come.
And we're doing this on Twitch and YouTube, right?
Yeah, we're dual streaming.
Okay, cool. Love One Piece Forever. Can you try Twitch?
Yeah, I don't know if that would work better. But what you were saying with like the sketchy drawings, dude, I hate when that happens. You make this really entertaining, dynamic pose, and it looks fantastic. And then you start adding the definition to where you want it to be, and you're like, what went wrong? Where did it all go? The spice of life.
Scrubbish. You are a scrub, Ben. That's what happened.
Dang.
It's like, where did it all go wrong? You are a scrub.
I lost the spice of life.
Yeah, I know. You lost the curry of life. This is the curry of life!
When you put that line across his chest, the first thing that came to my head is like how they did it in Dragon Ball. They always add that like
yeah, no,
line.
it's like a little Dragon Ball line. More like a scratch.
It's supposed to be like muscle definition, right? Like that's what it's supposed to be.
So there's like okay, so Yapek kind of does do this a little bit, but like typically speaking, if I were to draw a detailed peck, I would like include the second peck there and just like break it up down the middle.
Yeah.
Now the arm anatomy here is definitely off. Like I have been under spectacular amounts of art blocks, so I was just like, you know what, one of these I'm going to really start breaking down the face and muscles of the body again, just because it's time for that refresher. If you don't refresh this stuff, it will just leave you. It will
bite you.
It will
later
just
on.
leave you. You always have to keep your refreshments going.
Yeah, when it leaves you, it leaves. It's no fun. Though
all you can do is just climb back up.
Well, it's also like a fun little thing that happens whenever you're like drawing in the same way every time. This is why I'm trying to like change up what I'm drawing and how I'm drawing it. Like obviously I have a preferred style, like house style, but sometimes peanut in my throat. Sometimes it'll be like, I keep drawing the same thing. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so boring. Oh, this, oh, that, and it's just like, all right. So, yeah, that's art block right there. That's the danger of it. That's where it's just like it really bites you.
Here's the one upside though. Even if it does leave you, you've built up like muscle memory. So if you go back to it, you're more likely to pick it back up faster than you did the first time. Like, it won't leave you entirely. It's just gonna.
Well, yeah, it's like riding a bike, but like the nuances of certain things do need to be like maintained.
Yeah.
Basic maintenance. So like obviously you don't want to ever put down art for a long period of time because like I used to do that. And then you just suck at it. You just suck at it all of a sudden. That was with me in dance.
It be like that. It do.
What do I think of One Piece getting a second anime remake? So the Wit Studio remake, I think so let me tell you that I'm one of the people who was always of the opinion that One Piece needed some level of remaster. Especially around end of Water 7 into Enies Lobby. That's when like the filler started. That's coincidentally like around the time I started watching One Piece weekly, by the way. So like I jumped in around Thriller Bark.
Yeah,
but I do have my concerns because the little bit I watched of the Fishman Island recut was like painful to me. Like One Piece is painfully slow sometimes, and the Fishman Island recut has the problem of being way too fast. Where just it cut things from the manga how fast it moves, and I was just like, wow.
Was that a Wit recut or that was a Toei recut, wasn't it?
That was Toei's recut, yeah. But like the thing is, modern anime moves at the speed of light because they don't have that many episodes to work with out the bat, so they have to like figure out what gets cut, what makes it, what gets cut, what makes. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing like all this distracting talk in the background. They have to figure out like what makes it in there, what gets cut, like in time for the weekly schedule.
What sells?
Yeah, no, seriously, people like. Sometimes things that you would actually appreciate just don't make it into the final product. But like there was also just that acknowledgement that One Piece is an old anime and like people have trouble getting into it. I think even Toei just kind of recognized that. That's why they went back and like recut Fishman Island for him. And it's crazy to me that One Piece is becoming the seasonal anime now. Like after all these years, it finally just came up and became a seasonal anime. But the thing I want most from So I've been following One Piece for years again, so I've always wanted, better animation, but I understood the limitations of the weekly production. It wasn't really feasible, and then suddenly it was feasible with like just the influx of people animating in the WebGen, like people working on their tablets and working in Adobe Flash, the Bahi JDs. And then all of a sudden, like right around the end of Whole Cake Island, that's when like you really start to see the WebGen people start to show up and pop off, and I was so happy about that. That's when Katsumi Ichizuka? Katsumi Ichizuka. That's when Katsumi Ichizuka switched his style up from like the old One Piece style that he used to do to like this brand new age, almost Yutaka Nakamura-esque style that he has. Can you tell us the first chapter of your story? Yeah, go ahead, write it in. Or do you have a link or anything? You said you posted it online, right?
Are you saying that like because people started doing it more digital that it got faster? Or are you just saying that because they refined the
well, it allowed so anime production. What happened around the time of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho? Actually, you can blame Space Dandy for this. Space Dandy started to pull in like animators from around the world. Bahi JD is Austrian.
I did not know that.
So Space Dandy, you can thank Space Dandy for this, but like right around that time, you got a bunch of different people from around the world making their way into anime production. And because of this, Japan, which is usually like, if you don't know, Japan has an animation crisis in that there's too much animation and not enough animators. So, realistically speaking, by the way, and I've always wanted to do this, but I don't want to do this now because I work on my own company. But like, if I were to message a production assistant or manager of a project in anime, I probably could get the job. That's what I'm saying. Like any animator could, if they just message the production assistant or manager. And if you're curious about how to do that, look at the credits to your anime. Learn what the production assistant or manager's credit looks like in Japanese and hunt it down on the credits, because it'll always be there towards the beginning of the intro credits.
So here's my question: are you saying that because they pulled people around the world, they had enough talent to actually refine the weekly production? Is that what it is?
Well, no, it's a combination of things. It's the people being available and wanting to do it. It's a lot of production got moved to digital. So, you know, the thing about digital that I know people tend to think of digital as like Adobe Flash animation, but digital animation like allows you to do things like watch your frames faster, cut your frames, make scenes faster. Like you can do a lot of things quicker in digital that you cannot do on paper. And so it makes a lot more dynamic scenes. Now, at first I used to love this, but I have started to think it gets a little samey. Everybody's doing Yutaka Nakamura now. Every single last person. And it's just like, myself included, by the way. So I'm definitely, you know, I'm crucifying myself when I say this, but like it is get to the point where it's like, all right, I want to see some new vision. Like we've all seen the Kaneda school stuff. We've all seen Yutaka Nakamura light. I want to see other stuff. But like I've also done not just Yutaka Nakamura, but Naotoshi Shida. Like I've done both.
Yeah.
But I also I have my own animation style, right, which leans more real on Ishii, which is much more bouncy and weighty. Like I love the bouncy and weighty stuff. I feel like as anime got just a bit too webgen, everybody started getting very kinetic, over kinetic, to the point where it's actually hard to read what's happening in a lot of anime now.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a huge problem. Anime as it is now is so fast visually that like unless you're from the younger generation, it hurts. It hurts. Bro.
Yeah, it's become slight brain rot. Yeah.
And even if you are part of that generation and can keep up with it, you know, it's kind of painful, man.
Like a lot of the fight scenes, it's not. You're not going crazy, by the way. A lot of the fight scenes are being directed by people who do not have that. They don't have the stuff to like make your directions very clear. Direction is important, right? You need your stuff to be clear. You need your intention to be known, and you need. I keep on using the word clear. It's like it really does boil down to clarity. There's a lot of like lack of clarity, a lot of lack of understanding perspective, scale, scope, etc. Like in all these anime.
A lot of like too many eggs in the basket.
Marcus, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna ask you to tune down that mic a little bit.
Okay.
But yes, you're right. There are too many eggs in the basket. Because, like, I mean, the thing is, you know, it is extremely dynamic and energetic. And to a certain extent, that's a good thing. But you have to know where to cut your corners and where to reinforce your visual cues. And I'm not saying this is like a person who knows exactly what he's doing. But fighting animation is it's just a refined process. Because there's so much you have to convey and so much you have to get right for it to really work. Obviously, you can get away with a certain extent of like absolute craziness if you want to, but if it becomes the only thing you can do, well, then we get the anime brain rot. I got hiccups.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of framing. There's framing, there's staging, there's timing. A lot of fight scenes I've noticed can be kind of floaty. Like when they're not too fast, they're floaty. It's like it's crazy. Now there's a good
like I'm going outer
bad.
Space.
There's a good floaty and there's a bad floaty. Bahi JD actually has a very good mix of like good floaty. Like his floaty, I love his floaty. I've seen him like do a character doing a flip off of a car and she just gracefully tumbles down. And that flip takes forever, but it's like it feels good to watch. It feels like she's a realistic person. That's fine. But like a lot of fight scenes will be kind of slow and just shake the camera in order to make the punch feel better. It's not it.
Man, honestly,
so I'm very particular about this kind of stuff.
Man, honestly, I feel like anime is gonna give me motion sickness. Like modern anime gives me motion sickness.
Well, old anime is probably going to give you motion sickness, dude. This is the same. This is the same people that bought you Seizure Pokemon. You know?
Oh no!
Like
That never
anime
came
has,
here. Yeah.
yeah, anime has always been like about that kind of craziness. Even like old Dragon Ball would have followed that mold. But I feel like people just kind of there's a lack of discipline in modern anime that's like actually like really permeating throughout the industry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go out and say the lack of discipline in modern anime is actually really interesting because you know people can't draw perspective and backgrounds anymore. Now I suck at perspective, do not get me wrong, but like I'm perspective on paper. I am trash at it digitally. I have no idea why this is the case. Don't ask me why this is the case. The answer is probably just that I need to practice more and I'm bad, but
Well, it's a little bit of both. I mean, also like doing perspective on paper, right? Like there's this physical feedback when you're doing things on paper that you just don't get 100% with digital. And I think that's really important. And I think that, especially with perspective, that is just very evident. Because when you're trying to figure that out, you really need to know, like, okay, my tool is exactly this far from here. I have one tool over here, one tool over there. Digital is so streamlined that I think in a way it actually comes back to bite you in perspective sometimes.
oh, yeah, definitely. I have figured out like the tricks to digital perspective though. One of them is the Clip Studio perspective grid, which I didn't even know you can just grab, but you can just grab it and life will be easier.
I need to figure.
Clip Studio perspective grid.
Yeah, you got to show me how to use that perspective grid. I gotta be real.
I already gave you the links to it. It's in the studio server.
I had a feeling you did, but I have not looked at it.
Yeah, I know you haven't looked at it. That's because we never talk, Ben. We never talk. No.
Jeez.
Actual factual.
Hashtag. I'm canceling Ben.
What did I do? I just wanted to live my
Step
life.
1. Lack
Did
of
a lot of-
communication.
I just wanted to
Did a lot
live
of
my
things for me.
life.
How do you do this again? I think it's like no, it's not view, is it? It's filter, window. No. Okay, yeah, I have to figure out where this is again, but it's somewhere up here.
I think
Actually, let's do this.
I think this all falls back into like actually a talking point that I wanted to have too. Like we're talking like older school stuff, right? Aside from just in the arts, it feels like there's a lot of skills that are just kind of getting lost as people move along in history. You know, I think it's it's really messy. I think there needs to be an appreciation for that kind of history and exactly how it works. Like if you've never, like if you're an animator, right, and you've done a lot of stuff like digitally, I would definitely say like take the time to try it on paper. I know it's gonna suck. I know it's gonna be a lot harder, but like it'll help. It really helps you slow down too. Like as we're talking about things with anime and how fast paced these things get, if you slow down and take the time to like process what you're doing, and paper kind of forces you because you have to slow down, I think that's actually very beneficial. And
Trial and error. Yeah.
And I think it's another thing too when it comes to even like narrative storytelling. You know, I feel the art of like the slower story is also getting lost. Certain stories are so fast that it feels like they don't get the chance to breathe. And I don't think that's good at all. It's a complete mess. Like,
Well, in anime, a lot of the stories are made to literally just sell them, light novel. They don't even care about pacing. There's a show I'm watching now that I'm only watching it because it's just kind of background noise. It's just become my hobby to watch terrible isekai. This isn't even a terrible isekai. It's not an isekai, but it's a fantasy Dungeons and Dragons generic and skills level up. Because actually training for your powers, that's too much. The modern kids want everything for themselves. But it's called Fruit Master. How my chilling in another world with my bogus skill or something like that. Dumbass title.
Fruit Ninja?
What?
No, yeah, it's like Fruit Master. It's And I was just watching it, and I remember thinking to myself, okay, this is bad. Or not bad, but it's like, this is mid. This is meh, all right. And then the third episode came, and the budget just gave up. There was nothing to even enjoy. The pacing was awful. The story, and I'm just like, you got like, what, 11, 12 episodes to work with. And this is how you put your best foot forward by episode 3. Come on, guys.
Dang.
And a lot of it is pacing. A lot of pacing issues are like rampant throughout anime. Anime moves fast with its pacing because they're just trying to get all this stuff from the light novel into 12 episodes. And this is why I really do miss the olden days when they weren't afraid to make a 15 episode anime, for example.
I don't even think this is necessarily 100% an anime issue. Like,
oh yeah, no, TV is going down the 8 episode season route.
Yeah, it's becoming a real problem.
Especially the cartoons, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be 24 episode seasons. Then like 22,
And a lot?
24 episodes, then 12, and now it's 8. And it's like, oh yeah, we can just get everything done by about 8 or 9 episodes. It's like,
I'm gonna give you like an actual, like a really recent example I just had, right? I decided to sit down and watch X-Men 97 because I really liked the animation. I wanted to see what the show was.
People love that show's animation. I think it looks hideous. I'm gonna be very real with you. It has good animation. I'm like, really? What show are you watching?
Dang, I think you know what? I think I finally have an argument to have. I actually enjoyed the animation. I think it was very pretty. But like, in regards to pacing and things like that, so it's adapting things from the comics, right? Now, I am not a super duper X-Men comic guy. I don't know everything. I only know a few things. I'm a plebeian, to put it best, right? Now, the show itself has very good visual and emotional cues with certain things, but it's also introducing things into the show that I don't know what the hell they are on occasion. Like, one key example is there's this one guy that shows up, and spoilers for those who haven't watched it yet, but it's been like 10 months, so I'm going to just say I have the right to say it now. One of the main antagonists... I'm going to ruin your life, Marcus. I'm going to make it miserable. You're going to know everything about the show.
Watch it?
Too bad.
What if I wanted to care? What if I... No, come on.
Watch a different show. I'm kidding.
Yeah, watch the new Spider-Man show. God, the show.
Watch the new Spider-Man show.
Well, okay, we're gonna.
That show is so stupid and bad.
We can get into that in a minute. We'll chew that out because that's also the redhead war continues. Okay, we'll get back into that in a minute.
Oh yeah. This time they decided to make Norman Osborn, the underage teenage girl rapist, a black man.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute. But they introduced this character who's like from the future or something as one of the antagonists. Now, they make it clear that he's from the future, and the emotional cues for the main characters who you're actually invested in are done really well, which allows you to keep watching the show. But because this is done in 10 episodes, I have no idea who this guy is, and I don't have a full understanding of exactly how he came to be. Like, he's some... Yeah?
10 episodes?
Yeah, X-Men 97 is 10 episodes.
Dude, I keep on making this mistake of drawing on the wrong layer. I'm gonna cry.
I really think X-Men 97 should have been like 12. Like, if you just gave it like 2 more, I think he would have been okay. And the problem here is that, like, there's too many elements for that many episodes. And that's really the key issue. And it's happening in the Western media, too. And the problem is that X-Men 97 as a show, if you don't think about those elements, is really good at its emotional payoffs. It could be a lot better if it adds that type of pacing and timing that it needs, but it doesn't. And that's the same problem we're seeing in the East. It's just this continuous cycle of like, all right, people are watching this on their phones, just half-ass it, just half-ass it. They're going to watch half of this on one screen. The other half is going to be them playing Subway Surfers, and they're going to be texting their girlfriend on Snapchat.
Well, that's a different story. That's like a different problem to the East, though, because Japan is very much about just sitting down and watching stuff on TV. And watching it online and watching it through Blu-rays. We don't. We're more about the social media, the instant dopamine, understanding that people are going to switch off and scroll through TikTok while the Mandalorian war dumps for 50 minutes straight.
Hey, even if that's a Western problem, I mean, their shows are so spastastic in Japan that I think that they might as well have the same level of brain rot. So.
Well, yeah, no, but like they create different levels of problems. I think they create like a different sphere of issues. I will say, modern anime, it's gotten better at certain things, though. It definitely has. It's definitely gotten better. Like, if you watch a show like Frieren, you're gonna have a blast. blast, right? You're gonna love Free Run. That said, I did come out of Free Run. I thought it was great, but then I like stopped and like actually sat on my thoughts for a little bit, and I do think it's overrated.
I think
You know what else got like
I think I felt.
hyped up way beyond belief?
One thing I want to say real quick though. I think I felt the same way with 97. I still think it's good, but like because certain elements just are unexplained, that it's hyped up in a way where if you don't know what's going on, there's some things you're gonna be like, what was that? Anyway.
Yeah, there's definitely a problem with fan hype. It's like if something doesn't shit itself on the way out, then suddenly it's like a masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, there's even like this random introduction of some, like a demon that shows up, right? Like, I don't know where this came from. I don't know how this relates to X-Men in any way, actually. I know there's magic in this universe, right? But they don't really set this up. I'm just confused. Like, if you watch the show, you'll know what I mean. Like, there's just a few things in there where you're like, I don't know how we got from point A to point B. Despite the fact that there's so many other things done well with the show. Anyway, what were you going to say that was also, like, really chaotic?
Hmm?
You said something else that was, like, unclear. That was another example that you were about to say.
Oh, no. I was just saying that there's a lot of shows that need to work on their pacing. And for different reasons, right? Sometimes the show will just be fast because of budgetary reasons. Like, obviously, it costs a lot to animate a 12-episode season of a TV show. Animation has always been like that kind of bastard stepchild that takes way too long to do, and therefore, it always has. Like even shows that I grew up on, like Arthur, took like 50 million years to make a season. Like they would just start splitting the seasons up into pieces, into chunks.
I mean, that might be.
You know what I'll say? Just jumping back to the X-Men thing. With the amount of episodes and maybe I needed like 2 or 3 more episodes, to fix the pacing. But like, I feel like I miss 50 episodes. I miss like 70. I miss that used to be like the standard like amount of episodes like you can watch and you just have a good time for an eternity. But meanwhile, there's all these shows that keep coming out and there's only like 10 episodes.
Yeah, no, it becomes slop.
3 hours. It's just like more slop content that keeps coming in. It's like, hey, it's the new thing, and it's like, it's over. Thanks for watching. It's like, I'm not gonna
read the manga.
Yeah.
I think it's a combination too. I mean, because there's also the reverse slop where it's like really long for no good reason. It depends on how it's being handled. But you are right.
I don't think shows that are terrible, unless they're Naruto or Bleach, are really long for no reason.
Yeah, or it's like Simpsons or maybe Family Guy.
Yeah, but those are exceptions, Those are just shows that happen to go on way too long and live past their prime.
I think there's an argument to be made that there are shows that will length is also its own issue, but that's all. I think it all depends on
you're
how
talking
much.
to One Piece fans, buddy. I'm a Detective Conan fan, dude.
All right. I mean, hey, maybe I'm talking to the two craziest people possible. I can't complete my thoughts. All I hear is Marcus.
Yeah, you're talking to the craziest mofos possible. The guy who sat through and rewatched One Piece 7 times.
I would never do that. Let me be clear. I've watched One Piece. I've watched a huge portion of it. Not gonna happen. I am not sitting through that more than once. I will watch the Wit remake if it's good because the pacing problems that exist in weekly anime are just atrocious anyway. So I'm down for that. But otherwise, I'm not sitting down and watching 1,000 episodes of anything more than once.
That's because you're not strong enough, Ben. You're not strong enough to be the pirate king.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I'm much stronger to be the pirate king. Yeah, I'm.
Listen, bro, didn't you read the latest chapter where we got the info dump that the world's actually about to be in the apocalypse and shit?
I'm about to touch grass before that happens.
Don't you want to hear about the ancient world and the world's greatest lore drop?
I'm getting my dog out for a walk before that happens. I ain't waiting for that shit.
Ben says he's going to touch some grass. It's only because I'm going to go out and tackle him when I see him.
What the hell?
You're gonna watch this One Piece and you're gonna like it.
You're going to read Vegapunk's message, damn it!
No.
No, okay, yeah, so there are definitely shows that go on just a bit too long. Detective Conan is a show that I'm just like, why is this still going on? I feel like Detective Conan has definitely lived past its welcome.
Oh,
And I genuinely am one of those people who actually rather likes up until about episode 600 of the show, but like as it keeps on going and they keep on adding in these new characters, and you're just like, oh my god, I don't care anymore. End the story.
who just poured a soda? That was like satisfying. That was satisfying.
That was me.
What? It was like
It's something
auditorial
raucous.
satisfying hearing you like fizz and stuff. I enjoyed that. I felt some auditory satisfaction.
ASMR from Marcus.
ASMR soda.
ASM Marcus.
Sit back and relax and enjoy the film.
All right, guys, welcome to our new Twitch ASMR stream. I'm going to chew on a peanut while saying the word studio YGKrow into the microphone really sensually.
Okay.
Studio YGKrow. All right. 1 second. I gotta tell someone to get the door.
Hey yo, get that door! Get that door!
It's the door. Get the door. Door. Become like a dog. You know? Door.
Yeah.
You know, my mom just turns around and calls me, "Can you get the door?" I'm like, no. No, I cannot.
But I think this, I like what I was really trying to get to in the end with like discussing old history and how things should be handled, so along with the productions of TV shows, is like you have to have an appreciation for how things used to be done to really like want to break the mold. And honestly, the same thing kind of falls into like what we're doing with anime, like long term. I mean, we're already looking at world history for our inspiration, you know, things like that that have that strong sense of realism, but also can be, you know, turned into fantasy. And I think that's a really healthy mix, you know, especially when we're not like, especially because we've had this conversation, like we don't want to be Tolkien, right? Like I don't want to just take Tolkien stuff and make Tolkien the fantasy series, but you know, animation.
Yeah, everything, dude. Fantasy is boring as shit now because like I love Tolkien, but everyone's doing it. Like the elves and the orcs and the dragons. It's like, okay, cool, you can have that stuff, but like spice it up a little bit. Can you
Do something.
Yeah, because like here's the deal though, right? Here's why. I'll tell you exactly why. And this is like a big problem I have with media in general is that modern creators do not go outside. There you go. That's the big problem. Modern creators do not go the fuck on outside. Modern like Hayao Miyazaki, right? What did he do? He loved planes. He grew up on like an airfield or something. And so like you see flying and the love of flying and the love of nature and all that stuff in all of his movies. That's because Hayao Miyazaki went out and touched grass. And what happened? He went and said that anime is a mistake. And he meant it in such a way that was like it's become incestuous. The otaku lifestyle is gross. Because the otaku lifestyle is about like, and just to be clear, I'm talking specifically about like Japanese otaku, so that translates in America to just general nerd culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's just well, it's not even incestuous. It's like an Ouroboros. It's a snake eating its own tail. Media referencing other media, referencing more media, and it's like people used to have actual hobbies when they made this stuff. And so you can really tell where their attention is when they try and make it.
What's a hobby?
So yeah, no, right? So like you can tell where their attention is, and that's really bad because what happens is everything that you start seeing, it just becomes a remix on what existed before, instead of, and it's because they're like fans of what came before, instead of like making something that's a remix on what you actually like. I like flying, I like history, so this show has this show reflects my attention and love of history. So
Right.
I create a fantasy story, but the fantasy story is not based off of Tolkien. And when I remember distinctly when we were doing the original pitch for Anna and the Ancients way back in like 2022, like while we were still working on Cucumber Fairy, actually, there was this really funny thing that happened, and that was that Ben, like I asked, guys, hey, can you like help me out with making characters for this pitch Bible? And so Ben actually did something that I didn't realize at the time was a faux pas, but I'm like, wait, that's a faux pas. And it was more so just because we were developing the story and what we were going for, so we didn't have a clear idea of it. What happened was Ben invented a character who was a descendant of Hercules, and I said then I don't want like, traditional fantasy or traditional, pantheons making their way into the story. I just don't like. They can be referenced to exist passively, but they should never be referenced directly, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like someone can say like a certain man flying too close to the sun or something like that, but like they can never say the name Icarus.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ comes up in a conversation a couple of times, like as I have it written, and like you will never know it by his name because he will not be named Jesus Christ. It's stuff like that, and the reason I do that is because I feel like a lot of shows that do the alternative history route try and go into the alternative history with a hint of culture, lore, pantheon stuff. Like, okay, who are the gods in the Greek pantheon? We got to bring in Hercules. We got to bring in, we got to bring in Hades. We got to bring in Athena, Nike. We got to bring all these people in, quick. And it gets, again, that also is the exact same thing. It's boring. It's like everyone's done it before.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see this happen in anime all the time. Like when you start watching anime, the stuff seems all cool and new. But the longer you watch anime, the more you get familiar with the same 5 fucking Japanese folk tales. It gets boring.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's the Yuki. Oh, it's the Yoko Ono. Oh, it's Amaterasu. Oh, it's like, you see what I mean? It's like, okay, I got it. Oh, it's Ryugu Palace. I got it. I understand. I'm tired of seeing these same things. I get your culture, but come on, guys.
Oh, there's a samurai. Oh.
Well, that's
tree.
Samurai are forever, bro.
Well, I mean,
Samurai are forever. Samurai are forever because they just look cool. Okay.
He's not wrong, but like, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, but like the big problem is that like the stuff is really foreign and it's really cool, but you start seeing the exact same stories being remixed all the time. It just gets blah. So what I want to do with Anna and the Ancients is I want to tell the story of a unique kid going through the world that's a slightly alternative modern world, but the time periods are a little bit mixed up, right? Like, so you'll run into a character, the story takes place roughly 80, 90 AD. You'll run into a character from, 500 AD.
Mm-hmm.
You will not run into Muhammad. We will not be doing that. But
Muhammad Ali, the boxer?
We will not be running into any Muhammads. We won't be doing that. That's a can of worms. I don't feel like getting in trouble with the Islamic world, blah, blah, blah. So...
Dang. Get canceled before we even start.
Well, listen, if the Islamic world writes me a letter and says, hey, dude, can you, put Muhammad in there? I wouldn't do it anyway, just because it doesn't make sense for what I'm going for. Muhammad is, a huge deal, I feel like the introduction of the Quran and Islam itself just kind of breaks up the Dark Ages themselves, if that makes any sense. I kind of mentally I picture the era from the 1 to 590 AD to be roughly historically the same, even though they're not. There's a lot of things that happen. There's the fall, the rise of the Eastern Roman Empire and whatnot. There's a whole lot of stuff that happens there, but I just kind of mentally compartmentalize it into 500-year chunk here. Then after that, you start seeing the European powers start to grow.
I feel like it sounds to me because I haven't really delved into that their history, but it seems to me the main reason is just that it's just so vast that it just needs its own thing, its own
Yeah, I mean,
story.
History as a whole kind of gets what's the word? Why is my brain not able to say
The magic word.
Compartmentalized. It gets compartmentalized because history is just so big. So you go to Japan, if you're gonna do something with ancient Japanese history, the first thing that comes to your head is samurais, emperors, things like that. And there may be other things that happen throughout that time period, but that's your first association. You talk about early European, the first thing that comes to your head is going to be, medieval Dark Ages, stuff like that, caves, dungeons, castles, knights, you go...
Dukes.
What?
The Duke. I said nukes.
I think he said. Bro, I thought he said nukes. Okay, so I was like, "What is he talking?" I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute."
So no, you're right though. Also, like just a quick note, like as the characters will travel, hopefully if the series goes on long enough, they'll make it to China. They will never see Japan. They won't make it to a Japan because Japanese history cuts in roughly at 700 AD. Rather the Japanese history anyone cares about. They would just be going to like a Jomon era Japan otherwise.
That is interesting though.
Japan is a very new culture, like realistically speaking.
That is
like
actually
compared to like the other powers in the world. China is very old. Japan does go back several thousand years, but like the history anyone actually talks about, especially because Japan didn't have a written history to like 700, 800 AD.
That's pretty interesting.
They just didn't have one. That's the story.
That is interesting though, like just how different that probably was. You know, I don't have any frame of reference, obviously, because I'm not familiar with Japanese history.
Yeah, basically have cavemen, and then Chinese people showed up, and they're like, here's the arts and stuff. And Japan was like, wow, cool. We're going to call ourselves Wano Kuni. Yes, that is actually Japan's name.
And then
that's wa, followed by the particle no, followed by kuni, which means country. So Japan was like literally the sun country, right? And China was just like wa, dwarf, midget.
What the heck?
So China was calling Japan midget.
Dang.
They were calling them wa.
You are tiny country.
Yeah, so but as so there's really fun stuff about Japan, like really fun little history notes. Did you know so Japan has 3 writing systems. One of them, hiragana, was originally a woman's writing system. Real men only wrote with the Chinese characters and occasionally katakana. Hiragana was like broken down, simplified Chinese cursive, if you're wondering why it looks like that.
So what you're saying is they all became soy boys.
Well, that soy sauce, soybean soups, miso soup, all that shit. Yeah, boy. They became the premium soy boys.
No wonder they only write in a women's language. Ew.
All right, now Ben's unlocking his inner Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
What does Andrew Tate sound like again? He goes like I forget what he says.
I don't know. I don't fucking listen to that guy. I just know the names. What does Andrew Tate sound like again? I feel like that's a trap of a question, Ben.
I just like that one photo of him that looks like a turtle. Bro looks like he has like a turtleneck. He looks like he's got no chin. Ironically enough. So much for Giga Chad, huh?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of fun things about Japanese history, like just the writing system. There's a system of writing called hentai-gana, by the way, which you research as you delve deep in the Japanese writing system. Yes, that is hentai as in degenerate.
You are a degenerate.
Yeah, that's because there's a bunch of different hiragana that are no longer in common use. Like at all. They're called deviant hiragana or hentai-gana. So that's where they come from. Just little fun stuff. So yeah, Anon and pals will not visit Japan ever. That said, it is worth noting that I planned so far ahead in this show's existence that there will be a second series. And it won't feel like a cash grab. I always plan a second series just in case. Like what happens after the happily ever after.
We're now in Anon Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, yeah, no, there would definitely be a time skip, and Anon would not be the main character anymore. But like, is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing to like, you know what, this character did his thing. Let's get a new character. Let's get the next Joestar in the line. You know,
I may give JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like some flack because I have some like I like some of the things it does and I dislike some of the others. But like the idea of actually continuing to a different character is something that really should just be, done more. I don't think we really need to have the same guy for a million years. How long do I have to really keep up with this one guy? I mean, it's like you won't let him die. Just let him rest, man. Like he needs a nap. Like let him go.
Wait, what one guy are you talking about?
Oh, insert series here. I mean, God. if a character's popular enough, they just won't let them be. You know, it's like
Oh yeah, like a SpongeBob or The Simpsons even.
yeah, SpongeBob, Simpsons. You know, even Dragon Ball tried to have a different
Timmy
protagonist.
Turner.
Yeah, Timmy
Yeah,
Turner.
Timmy Turner has actually been replaced by his mid. He's been turned into a fat balding bus driver.
Yeah, which is also weird because then the creator of this show tried to like save face and say like, well, it's not actually Timmy Turner, and I'm like, then why'd you draw him exactly the way he looked in the one episode where he became an adult? Like, bizarre.
Yeah, like the Fairly Odd Parents timeline makes no sense, by the way.
Is it? Yeah,
Just because Cosmo and Wanda went on what, like a couple 1,000-year vacation?
they said they went on a 10,000-year vacation. They like time traveled throughout the entire vacation. It's like, okay. I don't know. I mean, I like just let some characters and concepts rest. It's the only really way to keep something going. It's a shame that some things just aren't allowed to do that when they especially really need to.
Yeah, no, some things do need to die, but like when it comes to Anne and the Ancients, when it comes to its sequel series, I have plans. I have plans for this stuff. I don't want to dive into the plans for this stuff because the plans for this stuff involve spoiling the stuff that comes before. I'm a very meticulous storyteller, so I try and have a beginning, middle, and end in place for these stories that I write. So at the very least, if something happens, let's say an editor is just, or a studio executive is just like, you can't do that. I cry for a couple of years. I just cry. But
it's time to replace. It's time to replace Anon with Rey Palpatine.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not replacing Anon with Palpatine. We will never replace Anon with fucking Rey Palpatine. That said, you know, with all the stuff that's going to be done with the story, it's always fun to like have a second story in mind, because what that also means is that you can, you know, place little Easter eggs in your story, and then, you know, the people on the internet are just like, what does this background detail mean? If you like, right? They'll just do all the work for you. They'll do all the work for you. They'll start sleuthing. But like my biggest fear, right, as a writer, is that like I have this crazy plot twist in mind, only for, you know, somebody on the internet to figure it out.
Well, that's easy. Just don't say anything.
Well, yeah, but then it becomes like a popular theory or something.
Yeah.
He was right. He predicted it. And then like he becomes like he knows everything.
This guy was always.
He's gonna be a banger.
This guy was always right. Let's pray to him.
He predicted the Pokemon
The Halo theme starts.
Alright, you guys have seen me like playing around with these fucking fingernails for like
Bird's been fighting a war with this guy's hand.
What's the fingernail specifically? Because like they have to look a certain way. Like the hand, again, look great in sketch, but like when you have to sit down and be like, okay, how are these supposed to look exactly? It's like, damn. By the way, there's a time lapse being recorded of this as I draw it, so like you're going to see the time lapse is going to be like me just. It probably will just go by in a blast.
It'll just speed up.
It'll go by in like a nanosecond.
Yeah, no one will actually notice that I like struggled so hard with the fingers, but like I hope they do. It's sometimes really fun to like see these like speed drawings where like you see where the person actually like struggled to get what they wanted out of it.
Pause.
I mean, you could always control the speed of how fast it goes when you export it, I think, right?
Yeah, no, you can. I typically try and do the 1 minute ones. Annon's hair is a lot longer than it is in the series, and that's fine. Like, that's the fun thing about doing drawings like this, is that you can actually break the model a little bit.
And it becomes part of a British rock band.
Oh, yo! So there's just another fun little tidbit about this series. There's a rule about the hair. So I have cousins. I have some cousins who are all about the subliminal messages in kids' cartoons, man. And so it terrifies me that, like, it dawned on me that Annon's hair, if you draw too many squiggles in this direction, it can be interpreted as 666.
Yep.
So I'm not doing that. There's actually a rule that says that Annon cannot have 3 of these squiggles facing this way at any given time. So if you're worried about, you know, subliminal messaging, shit, does this look like a 6? If you're worried about any subliminal messaging being there,
I think what you just did is a little bit like less likely to be a problem because there's so many of them.
Well, no, because people will, like, if you make 4, they'll be like, there's 3 6s, then there's this 4th one. They'll just ignore the 4th one. Just ignore them. Actually, but yeah, it is allowed to have 4 of them. But
alright, well then, like, if that's the case, like, at that point, like, I don't know how you win, bro.
well, no, yeah, I've got those kinds of cousins who have me thinking about that shit way too much. It's just like, all right, I can't put 3 6s on the drawing, or else I'll, you know, I'm supporting the devil. So let me tell you guys about the Bohemian Grove, right?
What the heck? Wait.
Do you want me to get us all canceled by talking about?
No, I don't actually. Maybe not. Say that for the next stream.
The next stream is going to be really controversial.
The next.
Going to have Mark Price and Alex Jones guest starring.
Oh my god. Studio YGKrow gets canceled. New stream.
No, we just get political. We just get super duper political.
YGKrow gets political. Honestly, like we just have a stream that actually says YGKrow gets political, and the whole time we're just saying nonsense that means nothing.
What?
It's like an actual, it's a presidential election, but who's going to lead the company instead of like an actual presidential election?
My fellow animators.
Now I think it's time for a little bit of animation change. Okay, shut up. We're all tired of you shipping these animation jobs overseas to the H-1Bs of the world.
No, the only animation I want is American animation. I want the
only animation that I want is American animation with just a little soft spot for my friend Shinzo up there. We'll allow some anime, but not the degenerate shit.
He was a real one. He was one of the real ones.
Shinzo was telling people to have children, and these anime are about not leaving your room.
Listen, we're gonna draw a wall. It's gonna be
we're gonna make anime great again.
We're gonna draw the best wall.
We're gonna draw the best wall, brick by brick,
pixel by pixel,
brick by brick, single brick wall. Can you imagine drawing a wall brick by brick?
Oh, no.
We're gonna draw a wall brick by brick. Every single brick is gonna say Supreme on it, cause it's the Supreme wall. It's the best wall.
It's the best wall. We're gonna draw the best wall. Okay? We're gonna put a wall around our company infrastructure. We're gonna build a 6-walled building.
I'm gonna build a wall.
Put some Cintiqs in it.
I'm gonna
build beautiful Cintiqs. We're gonna tariff Disney.
big beautiful Cintiqs.
We're gonna tariff Disney.
I'm putting a 25% tariff on Disney.
We're gonna abolish the IRS and tariff Disney. The foreign animation studios have not been paying their fair share. They're bad neighbors.
The only money that I want is drawn money.
I want that drawn moolah looking like Scrooge McDuck. Oh, beautiful DuckTales, beautiful. Money. Look at beautiful American anime.
Look at those really well drawn pixels. I bet they would.
Do you see the G.I. Joe movie? Look at that good American animation. You imbecile. That was animated by Toei.
Greg R. Gaze walked in with no context. He's just hearing us do Trump impressions.
We're gonna buy Greenland and build a whole animation studio. It's gonna be thermonuclear. What is it? Geothermal.
Oh my god. We're gonna make that green moolah in Greenland with the green animation.
Green animation in the snowy hills of Greenland. Geothermal energy, very self-sufficient.
The most beautiful animation, the most beautiful, well-drawn, all-American animation. That's right, Greenland's American now.
We're going to draw the biggest, most beautiful anime titties.
Oh my god. I may be
It's gonna outscale the great everywhere in the entire continent.
It's gonna make your dick bigger than Barrett, I swear.
Oh my god.
I'm done. I quit.
GG.
It's me. How do you do Nixon?
You, Donald Trump, you're a winner.
You dirty little gooner. We need to fix America. Hey, listen here. Okay, we don't need to be drawing titties. We need to be drawing economic success.
Shut the fuck up, Nixon. You were caught wiretapping hentai. You and Kurt Eichenwald.
That was different. That was in the 80s. That was before this became a problem.
No, bro, we saw Kurt Eichenwald's live stream. He had some hentai up. Do you remember that? I know a lot of people who watch this don't remember that, but like in 2017, a guy named Kurt Eichenwald was busted with hentai in his Google Chrome tabs.
Wasn't there one guy who managed to like accidentally live stream like hentai into the Italian like parliament?
Yeah, the Italian Senate. That was the Italian Senate. They were live streaming. So Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy hentai made its way into the Italian.
Oh, that one. Oh god.
Oh man.
I completely blew out of that.
Yeah, no, we just forgot all about that, but Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right, I think this is inked nice and good, nice and juicy.
Never forgetty.
Eichenwald spaghetti.
No.
It's like, yeah, you just, you expect your politicians to have a bit more class than that. It's like finding out that Nick Fuentes and Destiny are bun buddies.
Oh. This conversation.
I feel like a lot of people who weren't expecting to catch strays in a non-political animation stream caught strays in this very political now animation stream. But our politics are funny.
That's it. That's it. This conversation, it's cringe. It's cringe. We're ending the conversation. We're gonna talk about something.
Man, what do you mean we're ending the conversation?
You're cringe. You're cringe, Joe.
I'm not cringe, man. I'll take you out back. Fight you with
shut
corn
up.
pop.
Shut up, cringe. Shut up. You're fired. You're fired.
Corn pop. Corn pop was a hell of a move.
I'm president again. You're not president. I'm the better president.
You need to listen to me.
No. You shut up. Shut the heck up. You're old. You're dumb. You smell.
All right. Hey, you guys gotta calm down right now.
Oh, look at
look
who decided to show up. Look who decided to show up. How's your wife?
The joke I was about to drop was way too dark. It's like, nope. Cancel. Cancel that joke. It's too spicy.
It was a good run.
Shut up, Obama. You're not running the country. You're not running the country anymore. I'm running the country. I'm improving the country. It's better than it's ever been. I'm the best. I am the best president. I'm the emperor president.
Shut up, Trump. The country is drowning in debt. It's not drowning any more than your fucking chef, dude.
Oh, no!
Jeez, Lord. I hate you all.
You know what? I'm gonna change this conversation. We're gonna talk about Spider-Man. What happened to Spider-Man? He used to be great. He's not so great anymore.
Oh, dude, they literally robbed Peter to pay Paul and Spider-Man. Dude, Spider-Man is so fucked up. Even Marvel's just like, yeah, we're just gonna make a new Spider-Man. We're sorry, guys. We're just gonna
why can't they
undo all that we did?
Why can't they just
Spider-Cuck?
Why can't they just do my boy justice, man?
Dude, Disney. I don't know if you're listening to this or not, but like Disney. All right, hear me out. Do me a favor, right? Give me control, right? Give me control of Spider-Man and Miles Morales. I will make you 2 different shows about Spider-Man and Miles Morales, and I'll make them really, really good, right? People will be like, whoa, those shows are really, really good, because I actually do happen to give a shit about both of these characters, right? I don't even like Miles that much, but I do care enough to give him a respectable independence from Peter Parker. Likewise, stop putting Peter Parker in the fucking gifted school where everybody in the school is better than him. Damn it!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these modern Spider-Man writers? They're like, yeah, no, Peter Parker is a genius, so he goes to a special school for geniuses. And it's like, that's not the point of Peter Parker, you bastards!
I mean,
you keep on killing my boy.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? What exactly was Stan Lee said? He said he's supposed to be a guy who's down on his luck a little bit, right? He's the average Joe superhero. And not only do they fail at that because they go and put him basically in super genius school, but at the same time, they make him miserable. Like, I get the guy's not going to be making $1 million. He is a newspaper photographer. Okay?
I think Spider-Man's best stories are when he's miserable. I disagree with that. My problem is that, like, especially in Marvel Spider-Man 2017, where every one of his friends was a spider person. Gwen became a spider person. Miles became a spider person. Anya became a spider person. All of the people that he was talking to became a fucking spider person. Spider-Man literally became the mascot of the school he was going to, Horizon.
Hey, remember that one story where Spider-Man went into the multiverse and, like, there were other Spider-Men, and what happened was that he was the one Spider-Man that sucked? I remember that.
All right, time for my spiciest take of all. This is going to get us losing subscribers, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to say it. Can we finally, okay, so you know how we were able to admit after a couple of months, maybe a year had passed, that, you know, No Way Home wasn't all that good? Can we finally admit that Across the Spider-Verse is a dog shit movie? I hate that movie. I hate what it did to Peter Parker in every universe. I hate it. I despise it. All these Peter Parkers, all of them are working with this guy. For what? Well, you know, you can't change fate, dude. That's Peter Parker's entire character. If you have written that as a Peter Parker line, you fucked up. Take the script, throw it in the fucking trash. I don't care about the animation. I don't care about the character interactions. You fucked up. If you can't tell a Spider-Man story without getting Spider-Man right, then you don't need to be telling a Spider-Man story. So Disney, hear me out. Sony, Disney, somebody, whoever needs to talk, all right? Call my agent. I don't have one. Call me. Okay? call me. I will make you a really good Spider-Man show, and I will merchandise the shit out of it with you, right? And I won't ask for any profits. I just ask that you please stop raping my boy Spider-Man.
Also, hi Majesty Husky.
Stop raping my boy Spider-Man, okay? So, sorry, Majesty Husky, you came in when I was just a little bit passionate about this, because I really like Spider-Man, and the modern shit is so awful. Just so bad. It's painful. It's really genuinely painful.
I like how they still give him a ton of L's, but then they also give him like infinite spider riz. So he's got infinite spider riz, but he also just like his life is just a constant L.
But like, then can we just please address the fact that every spider person that exists is better than him?
Yeah.
They're just better than him. What is the point? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
Miles has better powers than him. Miles can now revive the dead with electrical shocks. Miles is Jesus now. Peter gets cucked in his life and Miles is the Messiah.
All hail Miles.
Gwen Stacy is a fun and sociable person who has a bunch of friends that doesn't seem to struggle at all with her spider life.
Yeah, they gave his girlfriend who got murdered on a bridge a better chance at being a Spider-Man than Spider-Man.
And it's like every time you do this, you just make Peter Parker look to be the most incompetent asshole that ever fucking existed.
Yeah, which
Stop doing that. Spider-Man's got to take some L's, right? He's Spider-Man. He's got to take some L's, but the whole point is to rise above those L's.
Yeah.
He never rises.
Literally.
But Marvel editorial has demanded that Peter Parker never grow up. So the second he started to rise above those L's, he was enjoying his marriage. They were just like, you know what? We got to end the marriage. And it's just been downhill from there, man. It's just been downhill
Guys,
from there.
I have this
until eventually we get to Paul, where he robbed Peter, fucking with Mary Jane to pay Paul, only for Mary Jane to go off into a lesbian relationship with Peter's other girlfriend, Black Felicia. And Mary Jane becomes a friggin' superhero. And if you play the Insomniac Spider-Man 2, Mary Jane jumps in front of a bullet or a tentacle for Spider.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Mary Jane jumps in front of Venom's tentacle to protect Peter. I'm like, don't attack my supersonic, super dodgy spider sensei boyfriend. How dare you now? I'll jump in front of you.
Listen, man, she just wanted those 19 inches of Venom. I mean...
No, dude. And then Peter spends the entire second half of the game apologizing for existing.
What'd you say about apologizing for existing?
I said Peter spends the entire second half of that game apologizing for existing. I have never seen a boy so buck broken.
Oh man,
like it's your hero. You love Spider-Man, and every single modern piece of Spider-Man media is designed to just take him down a peg. It's almost like you're being laughed at for ever having enjoyed the hero.
Does Spider-Man's entire life have to be like just a torture story? I mean, let my boy be. You know, honestly, like in regards to superheroes, like Spider-Man is my favorite. He's also my favorite. I love him. I just hate the fact that he's not allowed to be great. You know, I mean, yeah,
He's not allowed to grow up.
No, he's not. You know? In fact, actually, one of the top-selling narratives right now, I don't really know if this is still true, because this was months ago, but, like, they did Ultimate Spider-Man, where Spider-Man actually has a family, and it sold like crazy, because they let Spider-Man, you know, be a dad.
Spider-Man Life Story was, like, the last good thing that made Spider-Man debuted in.
Well, I mean, this is actually after Life of Spider-Man. This one I've heard is good. I need to read it, though, before I can give it.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm saying that for me, particularly, Spider-Man Life Story is the last best thing that Spider-Man's ever been a part of. Because it was respectful about the character. It was very respectful. They don't respect this character anymore. They don't do that with a lot of characters. They just take the characters, they get the rights, and then they just disrespect it and shit all over it. And they shit all over you for ever having liked the character, but they also have the balls to take the thing that you love. You like this thing, right? I'm going to sell you this thing, and then I'm going to mock you for having ever liked this thing. And if you don't like that you're being mocked in this thing that you used to love, it's just not for you. It's for a modern audience.
Yeah, then there's also the fact that, like, you know, and we've had this conversation, but, like, inside the story, you know, we've got another ginger side going on. You know, no more redheads.
Yeah, Norman and Harry Osborn, you know, got turned into black people. And I gotta say, it's a really bold move to turn, you know, Norman Osborn into the guy who rapes Gwen Stacy. Black. It's a real bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Obviously, they're not going to adapt that story, but, like, it is just amusing that happens. Also, you know, I am aware that at some point, the person who says with great power there must also be great responsibility is Norman Osborn. It hasn't debuted in the show yet, but yes, he's the one who says it. Which is... Ugh. Listen, I get Uncle Ben didn't actually say it in the original comic, but... come on now. Come on now.
Even if Uncle Ben's not the first person to say it, like, the phrase itself is so good and so iconic to the character that I'd much rather it come out of Uncle Ben's mouth than, like, you know, the Goblin.
Well, it wasn't a narration box in the original comic, right? Like, it was, and, you know, I learned that with great power, there must also come great responsibility. So I believe Peter says it while narrating, but, like...
That's considerably better.
Yeah. Not Green Goblin, not Norman Osborn, none of that shit. It's just despicable. This is on. So, if you're wondering, I've got a chip on my shoulder here because, like, all the things that I grew up with, and I loved are just, all the things I grew up with and I loved are just ruined. They've been severely hurt. So, while we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals in a minute, it is worth noting that I am not paying for any battle passes or paying for it. They can announce me as a part of their numbers, but once the game goes to shit, I am leaving, like I did Overwatch.
It's a me moving out.
Yeah, I have a chip on my shoulder because, like, I loved these things, and, like, I remember revering these things, and, you know, people actually respecting them. And it does come to the point where it feels like fans can write better shit than this. And, like, you guys are supposed to be professional comic artists and writers, and you can't write your way out of a fucking paper bag. So Disney, call me. I will work for you. I will shill for Spider-Man, but you gotta let me write him, okay? Let me write Spider-Man, Disney. I'll take a little break from Studio YGKrow so I can form some non-compete. All right, these guys can take care of themselves. Or I'll bring them in. Man. You know, bring in YGKrow to the fold. Let's make some YGKrow money.
They also do use and outsource other studios with Disney. Like, you could just do that.
All right, but cool. So Disney, hear me out. Disney. Look here, listen. All right. We need to talk. All right. Don't call my manager because I don't have one of them. Just call me. Be like, hey, is this Raziel? This is Raziel Gore. We have a Spider-Man show that we want to have made that's good. If you want to make a good Spider-Man show, right, and you want all the diversity and equity points, I'm a black creative, right? So, you know, you got to get that good shit on that portfolio. Nudge, nudge. But, right, I'll give you that. I will make a good Miles Morales story. I will make a good Spider-Man story. Because guess what? One of my favorite superheroes growing up before Spider-Man was Static Shock.
Yeah, that was good too. Well,
Before I came to really, really love Spider-Man as much as I do now, it was Static Shock. Static Shock is a close second to Spidey. At the very least, as he was in the cartoon, he's kind of an asshole in the comics. In the original comics, he's a bit of a dickhead.
We're also getting solicited to in our chat. I think it's in. Where is that? That's on Twitch. Yeah, it's a Twitch bot.
So, hey guys, if you're interested in what we're doing here, we're an animation studio, an indie animation studio out of Philadelphia and New Jersey. And we are animators, and we want to create, you know, brand new shows and content. So for anybody who's new here, what I'm drawing right now is some key art for the next project that we're working on. It's called Anon and the Ancients. This here is our character Anon, right? He's the main character of the story, and, you know, if you like what you're seeing, if you want us to make more of it, if you want to see more live streams and make things more, you know, available, animation's very expensive. So, you know, head on over to our Patreon, our Subscribe Star. Every little bit helps. You can tip in the stream as it is. All the links are in the description below or on the side, I believe, if you're on Twitch. So yes, please give us a bit of love. I'm going to I guess it's about time that we switch over to Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think it's a good time. We got a lot.
Before we switch over to Marvel Rivals, before we do that, I'm going to play this again, just to give us a quick 1.5 minute cooldown. Or should I play one of our films for them?
You can play one of our films.
All right, let me find one of our films to play, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we do, because I do want to be able to stay, you know, on topic and have fun. So, let's see. I want to double check something. I'm double checking something really quick before I play this.
Well, as he does that, I'm going to pull up our little sub goal and some of our merchandise. All these beautiful little illustrations are available on our website to be ordered to your house. You should buy them.
But also buy them so that we can make money, and therefore we can keep our expenses going.
Yes. We also
the comments.
We also have a sub goal that I need to fix that. I don't know how that works, because it's saying 289, and I don't know what that refers to. Maybe it's referring to Twitch.
Hello, little buddy.
I also need to update some of these images here. We do have more fresh merch. It looks like for some reason this has only gone through 2 images on repeat, and I'm unsure how that happened. So I will be fixing that for the next stream.
Oh, look, it's in a swimsuit that I'm seeing a little bit behind because the stream is, like, you know, a bit lagging where we are.
Well, I mean, anytime you play the stream itself, the stream is going to be like a few seconds behind in comparison to, like, my computer directly. So, you know.
We should probably include our Patreon stuff on there, you know?
Yeah, I need to make some adjustments to some of these images. These are, like, ones that we did for the first time. We are animators, and we do know a lot about technology, but we are not, like, natural-born streamers. We have to figure this out a little bit.
Well, anyway, here's the last short that we made. Just tell me when you switch over so I can play it.
I have switched over. Also, make sure that we are quiet so we don't talk over it.
Actually, that's my question. Before I start this, do you guys want to have a bit of a chat, like a little bit of a director's commentary over it, or...?
I say we play it through first, and then if we want to do any commentary.
Okay, well, let's just play it through then. Let's go! Alright, guys, let's get quiet. Enjoy the show while we take a break.
We're back home, Wilbur. Enjoy. We have an hour until work. As for me, I'm gonna have me a cucumber sandwich. Ah, the way it bursts into my mouth. So good. So refreshing. Oh, Wilbur, it's just a cucumber. What on earth could be the issue? Crouch! Get it from my cucumber!
Oh no, not again.
I'm a cucumber? How can this be?
You left me no choice, Tech.
Huh?
You completely gave me the spooks, you see? You summoned me on behalf of your poor fella.
Sorry, what? Huh?
I'm the Cucumber Fairy, at your service to assist those in need. Choo!
I just wanted to eat one, not be one. I can't go to work looking like this.
Oh, the magic will wear off in an hour, so don't worry. I was just inspecting your friend who I can revive. Choo! Just needs focus and attention.
It better not be some weird ritual where it summons a demon.
Oh, don't you worry. Now come on, girls. Let's put on a show.
I will grant you what you truly desire.
Oh, thanks, Cucumber Fairy. I wonder if there are other fairies out there.
Great show, you guys. We won't forget you.
You better not! We protect all the cucumbers!
Oh, watermelons. It's past noon. We better hurry back for work, Wilbur.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, we did finish the rest of the animation. Marcus mentioned that like one of our mics was on, but I think that might just be background music that couldn't be turned on while it was playing.
Oh my god. No, that was my VLC music soundtrack that I play for our streams. I forgot to mute it.
You fool!
Alright, I'm
Foolish samurai!
my bad.
Foolish samurai warrior with your foolish sword!
I try to have some relaxing, like, you know, calming music while we do our streams and stuff, and well, I forgot to turn it off for the video.
That's fine. We shall remember next time. I'm not going to subject people to rewatching Cucumber Fairy, all 7 minutes of it in the middle of a live stream. It's like, wait, what are we doing? I thought you were playing Marvel or drawing.
No, we're doing this 3 more times.
Okay, well, I know some of you guys already know us. I hope that you guys. I know, right? I love the idea, by the way, that we just get like it's this fear that exists in the back of my mind that we get copyright struck, even though it's our own content, with our own music and everything. Like it's all ours,
bro. I'm copyright striking this video.
You're gonna copyright strike your own stream.
Just to copyright strike myself. That would be pretty stupid and funny, but also dumb.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, but like that, like you know, people will be like, "Oh, I'll do it. I'll copyright on behalf of," and it's just like, wait, but we own the content. It's our content. You fool! You can't do that.
Well, is there any directors a little commentary you'd like to give before we switch over to gaming time?
My only commentary, right, and this is more of a like, hang on, we should probably re-export this because there are those. If you didn't know, this was actually, you know, edited, composited primarily in DaVinci Resolve. If you don't have render independent into each individual frame set to 1, it's going to create like those weird little artifacts that you see. I can explain it right here, actually. There's like that weird artifact here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's DaVinci Resolve artifacting. So, if you still have it on your computer, Marcus, then
No, I don't do that anymore.
yeah, just try running an export without that on it, so that it like. Unless, like, here's the thing, right? This is one of the fun things about being an animator is like being free of a project, and you can just kind of toss it onto like some external drive somewhere. Take it off your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw it into the dungeons to which it came. And And then, like, you know, after a
guess.
year or two away from it, you grow nostalgic for it. You're like, oh, I missed this. It was so much better than I thought it was when I released it.
I mean, it is, and it's like, I also just like, I see it as like, it's a scar, but it's not like the worst scar. Like, it's not gonna like scar me forever. Like, I should be ashamed or whatever like that. But like, you know, moving forward, you know, I mean, that's all I can think of. Like, yeah, set, you know, have those settings set prior, because I didn't pretty much know about that until now.
Yeah, I know. That's fair.
I mean, it'd be like that. You know, you make mistakes. I mean, in regards to like keeping stuff on your computer, like I've had to do some really big files recently, and now my computer has like, I've got like 12 terabytes of storage in this computer now because of how much stuff I've had to keep.
Yeah, I'm a walking repository for storage. I have at least 7 terabyte or 8 terabyte external, followed by a 100 terabyte flash drive that I guarantee will break very quickly because it is a like Micro Center default flash drive. I got it for free. I got it for free.
Did you just say 100 terabyte?
100 gig, my bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, hang on a minute. What kind of
Listen,
flash
bro,
drive?
100 terabytes can run a NASA computer, bro.
I was about to say, like, what the heck? That's a turbo computer.
Not necessarily. If the storage space doesn't match the actual computer's abilities, then it's just gonna be a bottleneck.
He ruined the fun. He ruined it.
I ruined it for you, Ben. I ruined it for you. This was all for you to be ruined.
Dang. What were you gonna say, Marcus?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of did ruin it.
Yeah. See, look at that. Double down. We're doubling down now. I have to say, I love the lyrics thrown in. I think it really makes that sequence like pop. You know, when they're dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had there's 2 versions of this film. We had one version where we didn't have lyrics on it because we were gonna do like a remaster and adjustments to some of the animation. And when we released the director's cut with the lyrics in there, I really feel like it just completes the scene. And Marcus, you got someone to actually perform and do the voice. What was her name again?
Her name is D.Y. Joy, or is this Joy Ross, or J.D.Y.L.Y.
Well, she killed it. I mean, like, I think it was done really well. Everything is well mixed, you know. And here's the thing, right? Even though we're all involved in the production of this thing, we have different roles that we've played. Like, I'm not as involved with the auditory adjustments we made or the compositing. I was involved in different parts of the process. So it's fascinating having this conversation, even in retrospect, because each of us got to do something slightly different.
My sister yelled at me over the mix. I got yelled at over the mix.
You did?
Yeah, my sister, who's a musician, she was just like, "You need to mix this with the instruments, with the voices." I'm like, "We could not do that. That's not how the song was produced, but okay, we'll go and,
Dang.
get a professional mixer for, X amount of dollars." It's like, okay, do you have X amount of dollars to give for mixing? Shut up. Shut up.
I will say, like, I think it was the cool thing about the song was that it was just people I knew, like, before I met you guys, and like, I just bring them a part of like what I do now. It's like, just keep I'm literally just keeping up with like my friends back in high school and see how they're doing, and it's like, oh, I'm doing this thing. Hey, you want to join? Oh, I know you, because lately, you've been doing music. You like to mix music. And he's like, yeah. So
that's what a lot of
that's how all it is. Like really, just like even for like viewers who are watching this, like really appreciate just your friends. Even like the ones you just have like short conversations with. Like just hit them up. You never know.
Yeah.
They come in handy. Like if you're making like a passion project such as this, Cucumber Fairy, which was definitely one of the longest rides currently.
For Bones' longest ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I mean, the same thing happened with me too, because then we got Caleb involved, Caleb Schneider, who's a good friend of mine, to be the primary composer for the music, even before the lyrics. And it's just
Yeah, I should have asked for the stems from him. Like I should have asked him for the stems. I didn't know if he still had them.
He might. I don't know. I didn't.
That's the thing about this. Is all like a learning experience. It's like, oh, okay. So how do TV shows handle music production? Because you might notice that sometimes a TV show will have a specific version of a song and that won't appear in the officially released version, and that's because they have the stems and remix them themselves. So next time it's just like, all right, well, we know for next time, but not for this time. For this, with each film, there's a big lesson in it, right? So we're always growing.
And not never to dwell on the minor mistakes internally.
It's not even a big deal.
All that's gonna do is just gonna slow down.
I fought my sister with a sword for that mix. She was like, "Is this?" I'm like, "Nah, it sounds great." I said, "This mix sounds great."
It's perfect.
Then I showed it to her in the film, and she finally relented. She's like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Okay. Never mind.
I get it. I get the vision. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I think it's funny too. With the re-release, it was literally just kind of it was like my game. I was just I took over, trying to tweak as best as I could.
Yeah, I don't know how you fucking did those credits without keeling over and dying. Those credits look these look mighty annoying to rig up.
They're powerful.
I say one thing is now I haven't really overthink on deadlines or anything like that. But yeah. Interesting.
Intriguing, yes.
Most fascinating. I think for this project there was a lot of learning to do. There was a lot of figuring out, confounding. And the same thing with Anon. Anon's also one of those projects. Whereas that's already coming out to be a big learning experience, learning curve.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, some of the pre-made music is crap. Yeah, no, a lot of pre-made music that's used in a lot of things is just kind of, but we made our own music, so we did good. We did good.
Yes, we're purists. We're still purists.
We are purists. I like the idea that everything that we make we own. So for instance, we can just drop a film in the middle of a stream, and you're not going to worry. Is this music copyrighted? No, it's not. Well, I mean, it is, but no one's going to strike it because we own it.
Yeah, it's copyrighted, but we copyrighted it because we made it.
It's ours. All right. So, without further ado, any last comments on the Cucumber Fairy before I whisk us off to the great rivals in the sky?
It's beautiful.
It's whimsical.
Make another sandwich.
It made me hungry.
And one day Tech will make another sandwich and there'll be a new fairy to appear.
Imagine every time you have to...
Sandwich.
Just imagine, every time you make a sandwich, a fairy has to appear, and you have no say in it. It just happens.
A brand new Cucumber Fairy appears.
Guy just gives up. He's like, all right, I'm done with sandwiches. He decides to just, he's just like, I'll just make
peanut butter and jelly.
Then he gives up, right? And then he decides, all right, I'm doing chicken and rice. There's no way there's a fairy for that. God dang it!
I'm the keto bread and breadstick and drumstick fairy.
God damn it!
Imagine the fairy that shows up is literally a chicken.
Oh no! Speaking of that, really funny story. I know we didn't show it, but Ned and Fred Don't Lose Your Head as the character, the Pumpkinhead Witch, which it dawned on me that the Pumpkinhead Witch is her own really huge character, and we can totally do something with her, so I've come up with a story for her on her own adventures.
What the heck?
That's gonna.
What the heck is going on with VLC over there?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
For some reason, on the stream, when you're like, I don't know what it is with VLC, but VLC kept.
That's because I'm switching up the screen that I'm streaming. Hopefully, you should see Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, now we do. It was like having a moment there.
It was figuring itself out. You know, it was going through a phase. It was going through a teenage rebellion phase.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that we have video game, I can actually turn the.
Will Cucumber Fairy be a full show? Ask Marcus. I don't know what his full plans for it are.
I was about to ask you that question, little buddy.
I thought you were talking down to him, and I realized that's his name.
Oh my god! I'm not that guy. Let me go.
Also,
What that mean? Yeah.
Also, Little Buddy's actually somebody I know, and it's a girl. she's a woman. I just want to say that so we don't keep saying like dude or guy.
I'm very gender neutral with my dudes, dude.
My dudes.
My dudes. Dude,
Marcus,
what's up, bro?
Yeah, Marcus, were you gonna join us in this?
Oh, I was. Yeah. No, but to answer your question, I actually only really picture it just being like mini shorts. Like there's like consecutive shorts within the bracket, like 6 shorts, and then something like that. But I mean, I don't mind. I could definitely see it as like a pilot too.
My only problem is, where do you go from there? The fairy shows up, does a dance, and leaves. Where do you go from there as a pilot?
Well, I mean, you got the fairlings. For me, that's what I think of, and it's like, and it's honestly for me, like when I was making the show, it's just like what I like to eat. Like for instance, when I was in 2nd grade, I loved eating like the cucumber slices back in the cafeteria, because like I would just get them for free, and like, and that's about it really. Like it's just like,
I would say that we make a multiverse of Cucumber Fairies.
The Cucumber Fairly Odd Parents.
There we go.
yeah.
Every wish.
And it has its own like little like world. Like they all go to different dimensions, but like they all travel back to the same world, like a fairy world.
But every wish has to be cucumber related.
Sure.
They make a printing machine.
Yeah.
They make a printing machine. It prints out cucumbers.
Absolutely.
See? Perfect. Perfect plot. Perfect series. 10 out of 10.
We're going to get shut
Better
down.
cucumbers, better
We're going to get shut down before we even begin.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll just be vibing.
I am just a storm. You know what? Let's just run over to the practice tool while we wait for Marcus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he is online, by the way. He made it.
Oh, okay. Well, he's back already.
Well, no, he switched. He's probably switching computers. You see.
Oh, well, then we don't need to go to the practice. So he'll be on in like 2 seconds.
So, to answer the question, yeah, I thought Cucumber Fairy was a one-off thing, but he had plans for it. He had bigger plans for it. I see. We'll see where they go, because it's like the different food fairy shorts.
Cucumber Fairy Food Wars.
I don't want my car to be made out of cucumbers. You will have your car be made of cucumbers.
This can only be
your cucumber car will be the best.
This can only be the work of
fairies. Cucumber fairies.
And it's surprisingly hungry.
Crunchy and juicy, not a pickle.
This is clearly too This clearly has to be magically perfect.
Yeah, no, the next question is, I guess, for me anyway, is like, well, not even a question. It's more so just a general statement. A lot of the stuff that we make, we plan, you know, as stories, like as long form stories or as like short form stories. Now, I tend towards the epic format, which is why, like, when Ned and Fred was first released, I didn't plan on doing anything with it. And I was just kind of like, oh, look, Ned and Fred, there you go. Ned and Fred do it Christmas. But like nowadays, Ned and Fred has a firm, you know, space in my heart. Thanks. Nowadays, Ned and Fred has like this really, you know, fond space in my heart, and I'm like, the universe is expanding. Like the Pumpkinhead Witch character is actually a character that Ben made, but I'm like, wait, hang on a second, we can do this with the universe of the Pumpkinhead Witch. Like I came up with a whole lore for the Pumpkinhead Witch, by the way. Like I showed you guys this, Ben, right? Like,
You did, yeah.
and it's like this really fun, like Little Witch Academia-esque kind of show.
Yeah. I would love to see it.
Yeah, like she can stay in the same style, or she can be her own styled show. But like she'll, it takes place before she meets Ned and Fred. Obviously, it's her origin story. But like in the middle of the show, she'll just like suddenly be in Ned and Fred's room. Like the Halloween shirt happened off screen.
Does she? Well, she just like lives in his room as a talking head.
Yeah, no. She doesn't live in his room, but she just kind of she just shows up at his house and complains about stuff. She just does.
Please leave me alone.
Yeah, she gets it. Like, yeah, she, you know, she has to become like the queen of the witches, or something. And you know that's one of those shows that actually can be made into like 8 or 12 episodes because you know it doesn't have to go that far. It can just be fun.
Yeah, it's almost like you should format how long a show should be based on the concept.
Based on the needs of the show, right?
What a show! I mean, my God, you know, oh my goodness.
You know, get your ending, your beginning and ending, and then you just work from there.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the fun thing about this like idea is, again, it's very much like a Little Witch Academia. That's kind of where my headspace was when I thought of this story. It can be anywhere between 12 and 24 episodes if I so pleased. But like I like the idea that she just kind of meets Ned and Fred off screen. Yeah, no, so much of the stuff is like literally just made to be TV shows. If some eccentric billionaire, if you know any, please let them know that I'm calling for them. If some eccentric billionaire was like, "Hey, let's give this show a shot," then you know, boom, full show, just like that. Like, and
yeah,
any of these, I'd jump at the chance to make a full TV show about it. And in the Ancients was originally a pitch to Nickelodeon, by the way.
Yeah,
yeah, actually,
like it was pitched
like
to
2
Nickelodeon.
years ago. Like I sent you guys like a link or something to like the Nickelodeon like cartoon pitch.
Yeah,
like,
no,
like,
it was
put together.
Mm-hmm. Well, are you ready for Quick Match, Marcus?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Ice Hunter, which is my senior thesis, was made as a TV show pitch just because I knew I was in college for so long. I was like, I'm not going to be able to pay off my student loan debt. Half my debt got sliced because I went to the Art Institute before I went to UArts, but, I still have that debt. I still need to, make money, but no one really cared about Ice Hunters so far. Even I feel like I'm kind of neglecting it a little bit, but it's always there. It's always in my heart.
You mean like neglecting Ice Hunter?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna run Convergence,
I feel like
and we're on to
a lot of it's like it's like people want to know who you are, and like they I feel like you can make like your own content, but like they want to know what you're known from, or like what they like themselves.
Yeah, you have to know
like,
people.
Yeah.
You do.
You also have to know people, and unfortunately, one of my grievances with UArts was it didn't do a very good job of getting you in the faces of those people.
Nope.
Occasionally, they would like bring in the teacher's friend. Like we had a teacher named Elliot, and his friends came in for critiques and stuff. But I thought I was under the impression, because I was told this, that like somebody would be there maybe to look at the stuff. The school would invite people to like look at your films so that you wouldn't be able to just go hungry after college, because they school is very cruel, especially art school, because they give you 6 months after graduating to like start making enough money to start paying back your loans.
Yeah.
And the big problem with that is very simply that it takes way more than 6 months to get a decent enough job to be paying back your loans on any sort of consistent basis.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Someone just like ran head first.
Why does she look like Miraculous Ladybug? I don't like that. Bro, my aim is dog shit. They're watching me play too, so they're just watching me miss these very easy shots. I heard something. There he is. Is that Spider-Man? Yeah, it's Spider-Man. I recognize the silhouette, not so much the outfit. A bit. I get to play the camper.
I feel like we're just bullying them.
No, they're not pushing hard enough. That's their fault. I would not advise you guys run up and bully them though. You know.
I can't move.
You guys are too far forward. If they push in and win, then there's no one for the point B.
Hey.
Yep, bro, my aim is ass cheeks.
You know what's really funny as we play this game? So like for the stream to work, I have to like only hear Raz's audio as we play. So I'm just listening to Penny Parker as I play the Hulk.
All right. Fortunately. So Penny Parker's shots are a little awkward because they do have fall off on their damage. Which means that I'm just kind of pot shotting them anyway. Alright, here they come. You ready? I love how she put all that stuff exactly where I'm not, so like... Alright, Venom's gonna shield. He did not shield himself. Okay.
What? Why'd I hear the word perfect hex? I heard the word the perfect hex.
Oh, that's because Scarlet Witch threw a... She threw a giant hex thingy. The thing that does damage when she leaves. There's a name for it. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Why me, bro? What did I do? Ah, shit. Alright, Pike. Fucking dollar store ass Pike ult. I guess Venom could not stand that I was...
Venom.
Yeah, no, they couldn't stand that I was just being cool over here, you know?
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Oh, I can web to it. Cool. Hi, Spider Zero. I'm your new mommy.
Mine's in place.
Oh, shit. Are they gonna try?
I don't know. This feels really weird.
This is gonna hurt. Down to 30 seconds.
Is Doctor Strange gonna portal behind us?
Hold the line. We've got this.
Bro, I'm just
not trying.
I gave up, bro. That's why I prefer to play comp, because like in quick play people just don't give a shit.
The final 10 seconds.
Oh, now I got it.
I want to fire indiscriminately, but I don't want my accuracy to go down. Yeah, don't accept student loans. That's a good idea, but unfortunately, I was, taken in by all the council meetings, and I was a bad, student, so I had to take student loans. I wasn't getting grants. I did get grants at the end, though.
It's on me, the delinquent.
So believe it or not, my Cintiq and the original copy of TV Paint were bought with student loan money that I do not have to pay back anymore. So I at least cheated the system somewhat, but I really didn't. I really didn't.
You cheated the system, kinda.
Yeah, kind of half-assedly cheated the system. You know how I do. All right, we're on a convergence map, and this time we're attacking.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Oh yeah, man.
Anyone stands in my way, they won't be standing much longer.
Why do we have a Black Widow? Who the fuck plays Black Widow?
Widow. I just want to play the Black Widow.
My neighborhood is now like.
You know what? I'm gonna play me some Spider-Man 0-4. I mean PS4.
Marcus, you want to be a tank, or you can be the healer?
Sure. I'll be the tank.
Yeah, you can take up.
I want to practice my Spooderman in an actual game, not in a,
Venom.
not in a practice lobby.
Oh, Venom. We are Venom.
Because Spider-Man's hard to play, so you have to learn how to play him. Also,
I'm gonna hug.
let me change my setting here.
It's been too long since we've had a quiet moment together, James.
Can I? Where is this?
I love how the game starts off and you don't even see my model. It's it takes forever.
That's your computer playing catch up.
Love. Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do.
There's a mine already. There's just a mine at the very beginning. Damn.
Oh my god, I can actually control my swinging as Spider-Man. Holy shit.
This.
Venom.
That's not helping. Oh god.
One thing you want to keep in mind, Marcus, if you're going to play Venom, he's really good at getting in their back line.
Well, Spider-Man, I should be getting in their back line. I should be getting up in their gooch.
I did not like that.
Getting up in their gooch?
No.
Ah, shit. Where'd you go?
Alright.
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
Let's think about this for a minute.
Bro, I keep on fucking this combo up hilariously, so...
They're bad guys.
Wait, why don't I just ignore these guys and just go back here? Yeah, they just kind of let that happen, didn't they? They just kind of let me do that, didn't they? Okay, so you guys are going to watch me failing at playing Spider-Man. I apologize. I genuinely am bad at him. I wanted to learn how to not be bad at him anymore. Da-da-da-da.
Dude, how is this?
Ah! You know, I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it.
It don't be like he ain't feeling it.
That's the boost I needed.
All I hear is a bunch of squirrels going.
That's all you need to hear.
Lord.
Oh
Ow.
shit. I know you think you have a healer, but you don't. You have Jeff. You have Jeff, the subversive. Hey, Tulk, you've now got a pocket. Ouch.
Oh, god dang it, Jeff. Get off of me.
Damn it! I almost ate Jeff while he was eating you guys!
I ulted and Jeff ate me. He ruined my ult.
Bro, I almost ate an eating Jeff. I wonder what happens if you eat Jeff while he's eating.
You know what? It's Fortnite.
It's Fortnite?
Yes, it's Fortnite time.
You know, I keep on playing him like Luna Snow by accident, thinking that like aiming my little water turret at somebody and the enemy team will hurt them, and it won't.
Venom, 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 venom.
The moon haunts you. Appreciate the boost.
Whoa, 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 that's not what I want. That is not... What is pathing?
Ow. Moved away
Why
from
am I
heel.
auto-running? Why am I auto-running? What the heck?
People keep moving away from my healing.
I was in an auto. I was stuck in like an auto-run. Someone touch the point. Touch the point.
I can't. Got it. Bullshit. On the point. You can watch the replay.
No.
Literally, watch the stream right now. I am on the point.
I'm very upset because my keyboard auto ran and I died for that.
Does it not count as being on the point if you're under the water as Jeff? If so, that's really jank.
I'll show you, Jake.
Alright, we're on attack. Is there anything new with any of us?
No.
Not really.
That's what little buddy says.
You'll need a top-notch
Yeah, there's not much going on, I guess.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy.
I mean, I've been...
Just drawing. Just drawing. Again, though, if you know any eccentric billionaires who want to buy our cartoons, though, you can change our life.
You can change our entire lives.
You have the power to change
natural
our
law.
lives and create some brand new cool stuff, new series where people actually care about the characters and don't ruin them, like Spider-Man.
Spooderman. Look, I've been lately trying to learn game design, like read back learning to that, because before I did animation, I want to be a game designer and a cartoonist.
This is not how I was expecting this day to play out.
I've been
I just hope we can get this wrapped up soon.
I think I mentioned this already in like previous streams, but I'm working on a magazine.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh God.
Where's a health pack when you need one? Bro, there's no health packs anywhere.
Ow!
Spider-Man's trying to backdoor us, and he's not really successful at it, but... Did the pulse charge just destroy his ult? Bro, I'm ass. I'm feeling bad today. I'm feeling just... I never claimed to be that good at this game, but I also just... I feel like I'm embarrassing myself.
Everybody assemble around Captain America. Punch him.
Captain America assembles and everyone just beats his shit.
Get him! He's stolen!
Beat him like a kid from Queens who owes you money.
Ouch. That hurt.
Oh, did you see that? Taking requests. Get Spider Lady to Budokan. Oh, did you see that?
Where is the enemy team? Found them. Oh, that was bad. I didn't kill nothing.
I was looking for one of these.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Oh, that's the stuff. I am Asgard's might. Oh, sweet move, right? Team play. Maximum pulse.
Oh, you good?
This is real firepower.
Fruit salad.
Yummy. Alright, I'm gonna ignore Penny for a bit.
Whoa! Whoa!
Watch out. I got Iron Man out of the sky because I actually am aiming for him because he's quite annoying. Look, gotta dodge out.
Needed that boost.
Who is that? Psylocke? Oh, it's not Psylocke, it's Hela. Just punch the shit out of her, why not?
Hey, Iron Man! Oh, I can't jump that high. Oh well.
I just kind of ran up into him and proceeded to do dirty things to him. Oh.
Get him up, beat him up!
Wait, why did Penny put that? Oh God! Why did Penny put that back there? I got to go.
Well, that
Oh
sucks.
boy. Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll be replaced. He'll be replaced.
I'm back, baby.
Maximum pulse.
So close.
This is real firepower.
Oh shit! I'm alive! I won't be alive for very long like this. Alright, get out of there, Ben or Marcus, who's Hulk. Ben, you're Hulk. Get out of that. It'll just be taking damage for no reason.
Jump good.
Penny Parker is like dog shit at placing those things.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your sex chat.
What was that? Why did that sound so dirty?
Oh, it's a kid. It's a kid. Alright. Alright. It's bedtime, kiddo. It's bedtime, kiddo.
Somebody's got school tomorrow.
Did I join the game late?
Oh my god.
What the fuck did I join the game late, dude?
I hate everything.
I guess I'll stick with this guy. I guess I'll stick with the magic shit, bro.
Oh my god. Mute the kid.
Turn off the kid.
Don't worry, we won't be hearing him anymore. We won't be hearing him anymore.
Turn off the kid.
I've been slacking on drawing.
Someone's gotta turn that kid off.
Distracting the hell out of me. It's so much fun, but I've been too tired to do anything. Yeah, no. Being online all the time is like a serious distraction. That's why, like, I try to avoid. That's why I try my hardest to like avoid, you know, TikTok, Twitter, or Facebook, whatever. I don't use Facebook anymore. No one uses Facebook anymore, but I try my hardest to avoid those things. I've got one more in me, and then I think it's time to call the stream a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how you both said that at the same time.
Turn off the kid.
Yeah, no, the kid's gone. Hopefully, I never have to hear him again. He just shows up making sex noises, and I was just like, oh god.
Yeah, that was... Why? Why is he this way?
Why is it this way?
What made him this way?
No.
What is the attraction? This is the story. That fucking kid over there.
This is the story of the neighborhood kid.
No. Turn off the kid.
Turn off the chat, okay? Turn it off.
Somebody tell that kid he's gotta shut up.
Someone tell that kid he needs to graduate 2nd grade before he can talk in a game chat.
Turn off the kid.
Alright, so here's what you're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do, okay?
I broke glass. Uh-oh.
If you are not a woman and you talk into a microphone, right? Use that app called Voice Cell in my Voice Cell. If you are above 200 hertz, do not talk in game. Just do not talk in game. If you are anywhere above 140 hertz, do not talk in game.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you carrying Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is he like curled up like a ball?
Because I'm gonna throw him.
Maybe throwing. Alright, are we ready?
Yeah.
Where's the enemy team?
Hi.
I said
It's my
enemy team.
He's right there. Up there. Crew. It's a crew.
Oh, I can make Groot work for me. I learned that the hard way.
Oh god.
Holy shit! Thank you for heals, because I needed those.
Yo, who is melting me?
That's Scarlet Witch. She's annoying as shit.
Ouch.
Ouchie.
Ah! I blew up.
Ah!
She's turning me into shreds.
I got killed. My doctor spread him.
Go! Go! We lost control, guys!
Oh, did you see that?
I'm about to say, is that our Wolverine?
Can't get out.
What is Psylocke doing? She's just standing there throwing shit. Alright, this is ours.
More than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I'll be ready in a minute.
I'm out of here. They're coming down.
Your powers are mine.
Oh, I didn't like that one bit.
Oh, they do not look happy. No, don't you have me.
Run. Every time she ults, I hear "Take my chode mayo."
Oh. Maynards. Wobbity dong dong. Dubbity doo.
Did he just fall off the ledge? He did. Wait, I need team. I need heals. I need something.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh, thank God. I'm being healed. It's good. He is feeling good. Alright.
You won?
Not yet.
Hey.
We have one more round.
Okay.
Maybe two if we lose the next one. I don't know.
It's a me.
It's a man.
How did I do that game? I did pretty okay. I didn't, like, fuck up completely.
Just gotta figure out what that is.
I didn't goof it up completely. I did okay. I did plays befitting of a silver player, I think.
You're a silver player.
Hey, at least I'm not in bronze no more. Yo, apparently like 50 or 60% of the player base is in bronze.
Oh my.
Hey, come here, come hang out with Hulk. Come hang with Hulk. Yeah.
At least on this server.
Hey, turn that around. Turn that shit around.
My accuracy says 17%. Baby, I'm ass.
So rough.
What's happening?
I'm Hulk clapping over here.
Lock them too.
Strap
It's
up.
just a win. Strap
up, brother.
Yeah, honestly, we're in another battle.
All right. Shit, run.
You don't want me near that. Why can't I move?
All right, we gotta do something about these Loki.
Your powers are mine.
You. He's. All right, is Wolverine attacking anything other than a tank? If he's not attacking, if he's attacking anything other than a tank, he needs to sit the fuck down.
Hey.
Ow, shit. Bro, is Magneto beating the fuck out of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Magneto's he kind of hurts
Hurting?
a lot. Magneto hurts a lot.
Wait. Bitch, I see you. Bitch, do you know that I can... Bro, she used their fucking invisible skill and got out of the way of my ult. I'm very sad about that.
Can't keep me down for long. Oh, thought you had me.
Alright, let's go.
Well, that sucked. I pressed Alt, but I shrunk midway before I got to do it.
Oh, did Groot ruin your ult for you?
I was about to ult. About.
Where's the team?
I'm here.
Where's the team?
I'm dying, but I am here. Leave your Chodmei over there, Psylocke. By the way, if you point out that her ult sounds like "Take My Chodmayo," then you're going to get fucking like muted. You get auto muted. They knew what they were doing.
Can't keep me down for long.
Alright, I need the team here though, because I'm like a DPS and there's a tank.
We might actually lose this round.
Break down! Break down! Gotta go. Why would they put a wall up here? Brother, I'm trying to live.
Get him, Wolverine! I love you, Wolverine! I love you, Wolverine!
That's our point now, baby.
Get him, Wolverine! Get him, Wolverine! Get him, Wolverine! Get him, Wolverine! Get him!
Ah! Bro, Scarlet Witch is pissing me off.
Oh, so close.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
What the hell?
All right.
Oh, the whole wall came down.
Oh no. I hope.
Wait, what the fuck? The building what the? Ah! Ah! I'm trapped in the building!
Uh-oh.
I don't like this. He's gonna steal my ult again.
Get the witch away from me!
You ain't putting on a show no more, hoe bag. Oh my god, I can't hit shit. I don't even know what's happening. I'm scared I'm gonna die, but I'm here for it anyway. Yo, our healer is doing some crazy healing.
Magneto, don't kill me!
I think that was
No,
not
no,
good yet.
no!
Magneto, please don't kill me! I felt that.
I'm opening a portal.
He was fun.
Pentagram of
Jump in!
I am strengthened for battle.
You can do it! I believe in you!
I hope that portal came in clutch enough to get everybody back on point. Stay on point, stay on point, stay on point.
Life is hard sometimes, but at least maybe I can make it easier for other people.
No! That wombo combo was awful!
That hurt.
That wombo combo was fucking devastating, bro. Spider-Man!
No, we didn't do it! No!
Yeah, no, dude, that wombo combo with Groot and Scarlet Witch was mean. That was really rude.
Crap. Die.
I'm your friendly neighborhood
Monkey.
Spider-Man. Only my
Now
neighborhood
prepare
is
to do the next objective.
cool, right?
I'm not anyone's psych. I've done unspeakable things. I hope it's not too late to set them right.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Bet 'em, bet 'em, bet 'em, bet 'em.
Bet 'em, bet 'em, bet 'em.
Bet 'em, bet 'em, bet 'em, bet 'em.
enough voices in Hulk's head, don't need enough.
Battle.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Doom must be a broken man to be so careless with so many lives.
If you're wondering why I'm just punching random things, it's because I have no idea how to actually play Bucky effectively, so I'm going to learn it now.
Oh.
Probably should have waited until, like, another game, but we'll see how this works out. Holy shit! They appeared behind me, bro! You know, I think I'll stick to Star-Lord. I think Star-Lord will be my best.
Mission area is yours to capture now.
Okay, you got me.
All right, you beat me. You got me. Hee hee. Dude, I hate the maps where it's like really hard to find the point.
Capture the mission area.
I outnumber you.
Mm.
Oh, did you see that? Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, did you see
Hulk
that?
got out.
You know, some health would be good. Just what the doctor ordered. Your powers are mine! I'll patch you up.
We are undefeatable.
All right, they are wising up to our strategies, Ben. Marcus, what do we do?
Oh, I need assistance.
Ouch. Yeah.
Ben, if you can use your shield thing, oh, it's too late.
Okay.
Bro, I fell off bad.
No stopping the Star-Lord.
I literally ulted Loki and got killed middle.
That's because you were trying to be the movie guy.
But I had I have a ton of health. And it didn't matter. How many times did she have that alt? What is that alt not going off? That's a genuine question.
Whenever she feels like it.
That alt
I
literally
don't
goes
like this.
off.
Oh, baby, I don't like this. Running. Oh, shit. I didn't realize the point was that far up. All right. Well, we just. Oh,
Well,
GG.
yeah, GG, bro.
ouchie. Oof.
Oof.
Well, you can't
Is-
Yo, why Hulk is in el mundo? I don't know what he's even talking about, but hey.
I don't know what he was saying.
I do not speak Spanish, but I do speak the end of the stream. Yeah, look at that. Look at that segue. Look at how amazing that was.
Pita Mantis. Mantis, make a pita.
What?
Pita, pita. What's
Make
happening here?
Make your pizza mantis.
Well, thank you
So-
all for watching.
And before you go, we're just going to play this last bit of a clip on our way out. So, yeah, no, thanks for watching. Please support us on our Patreon. We are an independent animation company. We could use all the money to help make these incredible shorts, more TV shows, more ideas, more content, get it all out there. That is that's what we're all about over here. And you know what? Have a few fun playing some games along the way. Sometimes we'll do Gartic Phone. Sometimes we'll do Marvel Rivals since it's free. It's free. Yeah. Anybody else have anything to add to that?
I don't know. I don't really think I have anything to say except, yeah, we're gonna mix things up every once in a while. And thank you guys for being part of the stream.
And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out our Patreon. Okay, what's that, Marcus?
Yeah, honestly, like we're gonna be more active. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, we're gonna bring a lot more energy to the table than we had today because I've been running. But that's not important. What is important is that we are here to show you what it means and why we love animation so much. So, on the way out, please appreciate this little video that I've got for you here. Also, let me turn this off. All right, guys. So, I'm Raziel.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Marcus.
And we're Studio YGKrow. YGKrow, baby. Have a good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
They itch.
I'm back, boys and girls.
I'm the Cucumber Fairy, at your service to assist those in need. Choo!
But this is still a fight. And I won't let you get away with stolen goods!
Wait! What now?
I just want to eat one, not be one. I can't go to work looking like this.
Grandma! Oh, that's Tori. She's our animation director. What? Where do you think you're going?
Let's not forget you signed the contracts.